remove that there. Hey, how you going, everyone? Wow, been a while, eh? 2 months, apparently, according to Dominic. 2 months. It's been since I did my last live show. I've been really flat out. But anyway, I'm getting my kitchen. I've done my bathroom done. I've got the whole production room is being done. I've just given away. My production team are in the bathroom. Excellent. Anyway, that's being done there. Recovery one. Dre, how are you, mate? First in there. Good on you, brother. Thank you. X-Wing, hey, mate, how are you? W, yeah, W Drones. Daryl, how are you, mate? Oz Beach Andy. I put a scooter video out a couple of weeks. I didn't answer you, Andy. Sorry, I saw that comment. I should ring you too. I was going to ring you back, but I didn't. Anyway, Andy, and he reckons he asked his wife. She's going to wants to get a scooter, but she said no. She's going to get him an electric wheelchair when the time comes. So, Andy, I'll drive you around to the beaches then, there, brother. Don't worry about that. Or I can just jump on the back, eh? We can do a slow orbit around you, on your little electric scooter. Thomas O'Sullivan, holy moly, Batman. How are you, Thomas? Good to see you, mate. Yes, it is a bit of a surprise. So, yeah. I sort of said something during the weekend on Paul's show that I was going to do a live show. I didn't sort of like advertise or whatever. Anyway, we're on anyway. So, good to see you, Thomas. Hope you're doing well over there, mate. Really do. By all accounts, I think you are. So that's a good thing. At the rest show, kangaroo butt is going on. What? What in the kangaroo butt is going on here? Yeah, I know. Curtis Dart, how are you, Curtis? Good to see you, man. And Mark, weird notifications. I sort of stuffed up there, Mark, because I didn't start the live stream, but I scheduled a live stream and it was for 12 hours time. It said PM and I quickly cancelled that and then got another one and then changed it to AM. So that's probably why you got that one there. And that's right about it. What we got going on here, Curtis, Thomas, Daryl, Thomas, Michael, how are you, mate? Hi there, Matt. Everyone didn't know you were running the show again. Well, I just for today again. I'm still busy, but this morning I didn't have much on. As I said, I just got the builder here doing the bathroom and everything, but I got to nick off. Probably an hour and a half or something like that because I've got shit to do and go and I've got to cook up a heap of stuff because I'm going out tonight to a mate's place. They got a movie night out the back. They've got this big screen thing going on and I'm cooking up a big butter chicken and taking it over there. So I've got to finish doing all that shit this afternoon. And because I'm going over his place for a shower, because my shower's down. So every day I'm going over to his place and having a shower, I mean, it's nice for him to do that and all, but geez, it'd be nice to have his shower back again, Nothing like popping. And all this new stuff with all these different taps and shit they got. I like it. I'm just not used to that. It was an 80s bathroom, you know what I mean? Dennis Lovelady can tell you. Before he came, actually last time, 18 months ago, about a week before he came, the tiles fell off the wall. There was about 6 or 7 tiles fell off the wall in the shower. I was like, holy shit, right? I've got to do something about this. So I just slacked them all back on together and all this sort of shit. The bathroom was it had its day, let me tell you. That's for sure. Atlantic Adventures. Oh, dude, how are you, man? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I see your shorts videos come up all the time. I watch them. They come up quite a bit actually on my feed, so that's a good thing. I hope you're doing really well there, my man. Jack Rabbit, FPV, how are you, mate? How are you? Won't be long, Mr. Rabbit, and we'll be having the Love Lady back over here, so be prepared for some carnage with the local wildlife and poor old Dennis. I think something's going to go down there. I can feel it in me waters. All right. Oh, hang on. Dominic, I better put you in. How are you, brother?
Yeah, I'm all right. I was just thinking that I should go and get myself a coffee, and I thought, no, I'll just come on first and then announce that.
I know. You know what? I was thinking exactly the same thing. So I was kind of hoping that you could just take the reins for a minute. I'm going to go get a coffee.
Okay. Oh, well, I've been left in charge here, so I'll wait for Matt to come back and then I'll get my coffee. So,
Oh,
how
look,
is everybody?
you can go get your coffee now if you want, mate.
No, I'll be back.
All right, go get your coffee, mate.
Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll just check out the backdrop there. Chris Wedgeworth, come on, Chris, come on the panel, mate. Oh, come on, special. That'd be really special if Chris come on. I mean, he's been on before. It's not as if he haven't. We all know what he looks like. Quite a handsome man. We all know that. Come on, Chris. And USA Drone Fly Captain Joe America. How are you, mate? Happy birthday. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Yep. Bloody 55 now, mate. Oh my God. Time flies, brother. 55. So what's that? 17 years ago. That's incredible. 17 years ago, I was Chris. 17 years ago, I was in Canada and the US. That's mental. That just it's gone so bloody fast. And it only continues to get faster. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, Dre saying, oh, I'm 60 this year. Look where he's now. What is he, 69, 70? Something like that. Can't go by looks, though, can you? Really? Oh, Dre. He's a funny bugger. Anyway, Atlantic Arrows. You should come on too, mate. You haven't been on for quite some time. I think the last time you come on, I was helping you out with some shit on DaVinci. I think. Do you get emails every week? I'm not too sure if you do or not. 10 years older than you in 2 days. Right. Geez, I tell you what, we're all getting up there, aren't we? Incredible. It kind of sucks, man. Youth. Oh, what was it? Youth is wasted on the young. And it's true. You just don't realize what you've got. When you're in your 20s, you just don't realize. When you get in your 50s and everything, getting in and out of a truck starts to become a little bit difficult. Getting a bit of pain here, getting a bit of pain in my knees, a bit of swelling going on. What's going on here? Gone are the days of me bowling 25 overs in a day. That's cricket for you people who don't. The Americans. I think they tried to take cricket over there to the US, but it is quite boring to look at if you're not into it, especially a test match. I'd be taking the one day or over there or something like that. But yeah, I don't think I don't know, man. It could be the same as baseball, couldn't it, really? Because they're going out and they're just tossing a ball and trying to hit it. It's the same thing. Cricket and baseball, Dominic. What do you reckon? Which one's more exciting?
I like cricket, personally.
I know. But I was just thinking, because I think they tried to take cricket over there to the US, right? And I was kind of thinking...
T20 World Cup over there recently.
Right. How'd that go, though?
I don't know. Well, I didn't see much of it because of the time difference. Everything
do you know what
was
they should
too
do?
early for me.
Do you know what they should do to give people a good idea of what cricket's all about? They should take a 5-day test match over there.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, play the Ashes over there.
Yeah, people falling asleep, mate. Oh, come on.
Hi, Joe.
Never mind.
I've got to say a happy birthday to Tim Jackson.
What? Tim Jackson's birthday today?
Yeah.
No shit. Where's my phone? I
Came
didn't
up
know
on
that.
my Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't really do that with Facebook much at all. When you bend over and pick something up, and you've got to think about what else you can pick up when you're down there. That is so true. That is so true. Do you get that, Dominic?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. That's funny. I like that. Having a pee these days, it's all gravity.
Yeah.
Actually, I think Andy ordered one of those. They call them
Pineal.
penile corks, and you just whack them in the end there, and it stops it coming
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Eh? Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if that's a thing, but it sounds like a good idea, doesn't it?
Always, yeah.
Nice. FYI, may go to Sturgis Monday night.
Oh, yes.
Is he kidding? That's another 12 months.
Already. God.
That is crazy
Jeez.
times, man.
Yeah. Only felt like yesterday.
That's mental. Really?
Yeah. With Ron and his antics.
Oh, Ron. I'm surprised he hasn't been smacked in the head, to be honest, walking down that main street.
Exactly.
Carrying on like that.
Yeah.
Especially with his Who's Your Daddy persona. He goes out
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
We still got to find. Man, there was only that 1 year we found
The
her.
devil. Ron's
Number
in the
7.
chat. Hello, Ron.
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning, because that's what he said in the chat
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Don't stop by the Yellowstone Ranch for a picnic on the way to Sturgis. Hey, John, how are you, mate? Flying Flynn 2. Got them all popping in. How's that? We got 22. That's good, man. That's awesome.
And it was only the Bush Telegraph that let people know.
The Bush Telegraph. Yeah. That's well, you can't say that it's
Otherwise
reliable
known as Paul Murray.
information.
Yeah, I heard it on Paul Murray.
Oh, yes, right. Okay.
Yeah, because when Paul finished this morning, he said, "You've got to all go off to Matt's tonight."
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, right. Well, speaking of unreliable, we have Lloyd here. How are you, mate?
Hey, mate.
Hey, Lloyd.
Hey. Well, I was watching a little bit ago and saw the show was just dying, and you both need your coffees. Did you go get your coffee, Matt? You can go get it now.
I haven't yet. I haven't.
Okay, you go ahead. I'll take over. Because he says nothing. We can't depend on him for shit. So you go ahead and I'll take care of it while you're on.
I do like putting him in the spotlight just to see how he'll do.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Between me and my dog, we got the show covered. That damn dog started barking as soon as I sat down here.
He's got a lot to say.
Yeah. If his nuts weren't already missing, I'd be cutting them off right now.
Yeah, right.
Son of a bitch.
But before I do go grab a coffee, Ron, you got an invite, mate. If you can, man, pop on in.
Join us, Ron, and tell us about.
Tell me about his X4 that he's got. I messaged him the other day. Holy shit, Lloyd.
Hang on a second.
Right, here we go. Ever the professional. That's why I let him on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sounds like an ex of mine. Anyway, non-stop yabbering, mate, in my ear.
Yeah.
I just did my head in. Why isn't... Fuck off. Really, seriously. The dog's taking a licking. I think so, mate. I think so, but that's a little bit sick, Bill. I mean, you know, that's more of a... That's terrible. That's horrible, Bill.
Hi, Joel.
But that's what happens, I guess, when you spend so much time in the bush like Bill does.
Yeah.
Anything will do, I guess, while you're out there. Oh, Bill, don't listen.
As soon as I turn on the friggin' mic, that son of a bitch will start barking again. Watch.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's sitting up on the back of the couch at the living room, which is on the opposite side of the house where I'm at, and he can look out my kitchen window out here. And he's barking the shit out on the front street where he's clear at the back of the house. Like, well, if you don't like it, get off the damn couch. Friggin' idiot.
Poor dog's going to get a boot up the hole about now. There you go.
Yeah,
that's right. He might actually still be on the end of
my
Lloyd's foot.
Dog's still alive. Yeah. Yeah, Warren, my dog. See, idiot.
He's on the end of Lloyd's foot with a very surprised look on his face.
Yeah. I got 4 dogs. He's the only one that causes the problem.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know. Well,
Let
his
me
little
guess,
sister.
is that the smallest one?
No, that's the next to the smallest one. That's the,
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not trying to cast aspersion on anything, but when we got him, Judy wanted, she found out that some friends was having some Chihuahua pups, and we said, if you have a male, we would like to buy it. Well, he had 3 sisters, and he was the only male, and so they said, he's yours. So we got him, but mind you, he was raised with 3 sisters, and the breeders, well, they play for the same team, but not ours, if you know what I mean. So
Be like
they're
Justin.
both a little on the butch side, right? So he's being raised by 2 butch women and 3 sisters, until we get him from. So we rescue him from that all estrogen home there. That. So he's a wimp, but now his little sister, who she had 4 older brothers, because we decided we want. It's from a different litter, but same parents. So Judy says, "Oh, I want a female now." So okay, so we get this little female. She had 4 brothers, and then again the 2 butch breeders. So she's got all the balls, and he's got all the wimp. Not saying that has anything to do with it. It's just a theory that I've been working on. It's the only one I can think of why he's such a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blind Neil, how are you, brother?
So it's typical Chihuahua behavior then.
yeah, a little son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Lambo, how are you, brother? I haven't seen Lambo on any shows. Has Lambo been on any shows lately? I haven't seen him on any.
No,
I haven't seen him
I've
on
only
any
seen him in
lately.
the cat occasionally.
Yeah. Now, what about Mike Roche?
Who?
I haven't seen him in a while.
Mike Roche.
No, I know he was at one time. He was going on Philly Drone Lives, but I haven't seen him on there for. But then I haven't really been watching since all the latest drama. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kind of. I stay away from. I got enough drama in my house with just me and the dogs. I don't need drama anywhere else.
Doesn't sound like that at all, Lloyd. I mean, shit me.
Yeah.
What are we got here? I bet those butch get online and you have as much as that dog. I bet those.
Yeah, well, they're very sweet gals. I will say that much. They're very, very nice people. They thought the world of Judy, and they just they're just great people. But yeah, there's a lot. That's the only thing I can imagine why the male is such a little wimp.
Mm.
Well, they say the dogs take after their owners, though, don't they?
Yeah.
He was like this when we got him, just to let you know.
Unlikely.
Asshole.
Still upright, more blind, so I smoke copious amounts of cannabis. Well, is that working? I'm kind of guessing it would be. It would be.
Good on, Brett.
Reaction TV, off axis, the hour before, co-hosted. Oh, right, okay. So he's been on a bit by the looks. Yeah, there you go. That's how much I catch up on live streams these days. I don't really watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of YouTube actually at the moment. I don't catch up on many things. I mean, I just went on pause. I don't know. I haven't been on pause for a long time, and I'll just do that on the way home now, like 11:30 at night or whatever it is. So I did catch up with a few people there, but yeah, as far as that, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm usually asleep at that time. I don't do Paul's sunrise. I do Paul's afternoons.
Yeah, me too.
Right.
Up at like 6 a.m.
Yeah. Well, as I said, on the way to work, on the way home from work, that's what I do. Yeah, so that's
because that was
that's
the last
all
one I saw on you.
If it happens before noon, I'm not involved with it.
Yeah.
If God wanted me to see the sunrise, He would have made it at noon.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I always say. And our,
Do you
our
know-
days are getting shorter. Our days are getting longer. And
Look,
everything's getting earlier.
I'm not too sure if this is actually true these days, but back in the 80s or whatever it was, I did hear a thing that most people, it was a percentage, I can't remember what it was, but a lot of people only ever see like 6 or 7 sunrises in their life. And that's because, you know, they sleep in, and all of a sudden 7 o'clock in the morning, sun's already up. Anyway, but there was a majority of people who very rarely see a sunrise. They want to buy a drone. That'll get them out there for the sunrises.
Yep.
That's if. Oh no, he's not in the chat. Damn, I was just going to have a crack at Al, but he's not here. Damn.
When I was younger, I saw a lot of sunrises, but I was in the military, and I worked a midnight to 8 o'clock shift, so I was always up at sunrise.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I was in the railways, so I
Yeah.
was always.
yeah, I pulled that
Of course,
mid shift, and I liked that shift because I could grow my hair long and stuff it up under a hat. Nobody knew about it. The supervisors weren't around. Nobody would bother us. We just did what the hell we wanted and got our job
know.
done. You know.
It's the best thing ever. Best thing ever. That's why I do afternoons here, because the bosses all go home and everyone chills out. You know, fuck's sake. In today's of our lives at the moment, no
Yeah, Joe.
YouTube for him. Really?
I have done.
Check out 50 Shades of
Speaking of
Grey.
sunrises, I have done 155 days in a row where I've taken a photo of the sunrise.
Seen that? Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, it's easy for you to do that. It's easy for you to do that because you wake up in the park, you know.
Yeah, it is
And-
very easy. Yeah.
Especially the Rombarassi Park.
Actually, speak of the devil, my background photo was
See
from
that?
that spot.
Yeah, right. That's not. Is that morning?
No,
That's
no,
not
it's
a morning. No.
lunchtime.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Why do people
Just
do
happened to be out
sunset?
that way during the week. I can't remember which day it is now. I think it was
Oh, God.
Wednesday.
Well, when you're a bum, Dominic,
Yeah.
your day
Yeah,
just
I
merge
know.
into another. You know.
Yeah, they all
No.
merge into another. Yeah. I was out there
Why
the
don't
other
people
day,
do
and-
sunsets? Well, there was actually a couple of reasons why I started doing sunrises is because when I got there, no one was there, right?
Hmm,
So I could
that's
do,
the easy part.
yeah, I could do like the waterfalls and all that sort of stuff. There's no tourists anywhere. There's no nothing. Don't have to worry about flying around people, all that sort of crap. So that was what initially got me into sunrises and everything. But I do like sunrises for the fact that you can get fog and all that sort of stuff. So you can
Yeah.
get some really good dynamic footage out of that. Sunsets. I've done a few sunsets out of the dam and all that sort of stuff, which are good. And there's not really a lot of people out there, but I do like sunsets over the city. That looks really nice. But sunrises too, I find that instead of running out of light, you know, you're getting light. So you can
Yeah.
extend your flying and all that sort of stuff.
Well, do you ever see a sunrise video on my channel? Just understand that I actually filmed it at sunset and just rewound it. Just run it backwards, reverse the video.
Speaking of which, Lloyd, do you remember that video that I did for where I got? Well, how did that get up there?
Yeah.
Anyway, that I got everyone to put those selfies in and all that, those dronies in and all that sort of shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, and your video, if you do remember, was actually in reverse.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because you hadn't done a
Okay.
droning, right?
Oh,
But what you
yeah.
had done is recorded the drone coming back to you.
Backwards, and I rolled it backwards. Yeah.
You rolled it backwards. So all the people in the footage of your video,
Yeah.
are all walking backwards.
Yeah, well, part of the reason is, see, the first drone I got was a Spark, and I'd been watching the guy that does that, so that was always on. You know, they were always showing his videos on Ken Heron Show, and he did that great. So I thought I'd try it. So I was over at my son's house, set up my camera. So so I've got my camera up for the facial shots, and then I take the drone up, and I'm flying backwards. Unbeknownst to me, I wasn't paying attention. I was just looking at my thing flying backwards instead of actually looking where the drone was going. And all of a sudden, I hear. And then I see green stuff all around my damn camera. So I slowly turn around, and there it was, stuck in the middle of the trees. And I was able to creep it out and get it down. After that, I said, to hell with it, I'll just run it backwards.
You do that?
Actually, I went out the next day. I went out and bought a Mavic Air that had avoidance, had sensors on the back. So
on the back,
yeah. So I wouldn't be doing shit like that. Yeah. But I thought I'd really screwed it up. It's and when I brought it down, it still had leaves wound up in the blades. So
It's done.
Hey
guys, it's been a while.
Yes.
Hang on, we've got a new person in the panel here. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
I have no idea who I am. I've lost track. Things have so much has been going on. It's been madness, but good.
Yeah. Oh, good to see you again, Don. It's been a long time there, mate.
It really has. Yeah.
Wow. Waypoint, how are you, brother?
I'm good. I'm actually really, really, really good.
Things
are going great in my life. Things went pretty bad there for a while, but
Yep.
7 months ago, I met a young woman. She's older than me. A woman down the road on the lake. It's just I don't know which way I'm pointing, but down at the other end of that peninsula. And she and I really hit it off. So it's a lot of fun. So
wow.
I have an instant set of 6 grandchildren, and we were at I was at a birthday party this afternoon for somebody.
Wow.
Instant family without the effort, mate. That's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so the weird thing is that one of her brothers works at a tank museum here in Canada. And last weekend I visited the tank museum. Well, they invited me to come and film all this whole tank event all weekend. Is the largest operational set of military tanks in the world.
Wow.
And it's only like 2.5 hours from me. So I spent a whole weekend covering all these tank events. I was flying my Avata 2 finally for fun. Chasing an M60 with an Avata 2. It was just a hoot.
Oh, that's excellent, man.
Yeah. 600 gigabytes of footage.
Oh.
Dude.
That's
how long is it going to take you to get through that shit?
Well, I've got 2 videos out so far. I've got 3 more planned. So yeah, it'll get there.
Look, Don, I've got to apologize because, as I said, I haven't been on, well, you didn't hear it, but anyway, I haven't been on YouTube for quite some time. I don't really watch much YouTube. So I haven't seen what you've been up to. Battle of... Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. Righto. Have a look at this.
And I can't stay on too long because I've got some people coming in about an hour to my place to stay for the weekend. It's a long weekend here in Canada. And so.
Oh, that's awesome, mate. Oh, well, you're going to have a good weekend then, aren't you?
Oh, it's immensely hot here. It's like, well, I don't know whether it's like compared to Australian weather, but it's like for the past 2 weeks, I think it's been hovering around 30 to 33 degrees Celsius with massive humidity and stuff. So,
Okay.
What's that in American?
Mid-90s?
90-ish.
Mid-90s, okay, yeah.
So I had cameras on the tanks. I got to go for a tank ride, and I think it was the 2 that I was in. But yeah, I had cameras under the tanks, like have them drive over it. It was so fun. And where I'm filming, see the guy in the orange umbrella there? I'm just out of sight to the behind that. So I by the end of the day, I was completely covered in filth from all the tanks driving past.
No, no.
And
wow.
these were blanks, but holy crap, were they ever loud?
Yeah.
Yep.
Geez, that I'll tell you what, that shell took a long time to get to that little island, didn't it?
yeah. The time between the pyro guys. This is chasing. That's a Leopard 2 that I'm chasing with an Avata 2. This
Yo,
thing-
Dad.
Ah.
I almost had guy because I
There
flew
he is.
over him and then he was behind me and I backed up and he was coming forward and it was like, oh shit. But
Oh, yeah, right.
yeah, I had a
that-
visual observer watching me, so it was all good.
Yeah, no, that's excellent, man.
That's cool.
I like that. And what a good use for the Avata too, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Watch this maneuver. See if you can do this with a drone.
Oh shit, man, that's pretty. How did you do that?
No, I mean watch the tanks. Can you do that with 5 tanks? Well, there's 4.
I was just seeing this. Oh, I was just seeing it with that special drone movie. Because I'm gonna have to get a tutorial on that.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind.
Mm.
Oh, good on you, mate. Well done.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, ton of fun, and
Yeah.
they want me back, and it's so weird. Usually as drone pilots, we kind of get treated like dirt, right? It's like, oh, there's people they're looking in our bathroom windows and stuff.
Exactly.
I was treated like absolute royalty the whole weekend. It's like, oh, you need to get something out of your car? Here, let's take you over there in a golf cart. It's like, okay. It's just
You know what? Exactly right. But at events like that, where you're getting stuff that's going to be, beneficial or whatever like that, it's not like sitting in public and, with your trench coat on, flying.
Yeah, as usual.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't do that?
Exactly.
That's too freaking hot for a trench coat nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you don't wear anything under it, right? So
Yeah, well, that's true too. Yeah.
Oh,
We are currently 32 degrees Celsius, for anybody that cares.
Oh,
is
nice.
that right?
Yeah, with about 70% humidity.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. Nice military. Yeah. Is that projecting onto your ceiling, mate?
Yeah, I'm being lazy and watching you guys on the
Nice.
projector on the ceiling. What? I'm laying down, man. Look, I'm chilling, man. I got you on the ceiling, so I don't have to do anything. 'Cause I'm
I
lazy.
hope that was his foot under the sheet. I didn't
Yeah,
see
it
that.
was. Maybe. It could be Justin. Hey.
Well, hey, it wasn't moving up and down. It wasn't him.
Winning.
Have you missed us, Don?
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Good
dude.
times.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nice miniature for Melbourne. Definitely take that warm weather. Yeah, right. Should be cold.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
cold up
take
here
it.
in bloody. It's Brizzy too. Cold as all shit here in Brisbane at the moment. Like for Brisbane, like 4 and 5 degrees at night. 1 out at fucking Amberley. Yeah.
Yeah. We had -2 the other week.
Did you?
Yeah.
No. You gotta move up to Queensland, mate. Get a bit of warm weather into you.
Yeah.
It seems that way.
Because days are beautiful up here, 20 odd degrees, you know what I mean? But it drops at night.
Yeah.
Clear as. Winter's beautiful here. No clouds, just blue skies, beautiful.
That would be
Dominic, that's an idea because you can go up and live by Matt and be a bum up there just as well as you can down in
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Yeah.
I got some great bushes he can sleep down the road from me. Beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
They look warm.
Any place he can put his backpack's good for any homeless person like Dom. So, that's just.
Yeah.
Look at that
Plenty of-
good-looking guy.
Plenty of hot dogs. Oh, let's do one better than that. We'll just
Yeah,
go
let's-
there.
There you go.
Oh, Joyce.
Spotlight is on you.
What did I do?
Well, he cares for those teeth. Hey, Dom.
He does. He flosses. I think he flosses.
I must. Something like that.
Do
Something
that.
I don't know. Anyways, thought I'd
With
pop
that,
in
mate.
and just say hi to you guys and
Yeah.
Good on you, Dom.
have a good one.
Great to
Oh,
see
we
you
messed
again,
with him
man.
too much. Now he's leaving.
Well, I've got people arriving in 45 minutes now. So
Yeah.
I-
Good on you, mate. Great to see you doing all right too, there, brother.
yeah.
It was good
All
seeing
right.
you.
Take care.
All right,
No
mate.
worries,
See ya.
Tom.
Summer Santa, what's up?
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Summer Santa.
Yeah, Lloyd's looking like Summer Santa over there, man.
He is.
Oh.
Have a look at that.
Yeah, decided to
Quite the man.
grow a beard for a change, and it's actually working.
Hmm.
Mm.
Love it's past the point that it no longer, I'm not itching anymore. So
Oh, it
I
keeps
just
freezing.
want to sit on his lap. I really just want. I've got a bird. You sit on your lap and ask for presents. Smile,
well,
Lloyd.
all you're going to get is a lump of coal.
Is that what they're calling it these days, Lloyd?
Just that lump I can feel. Oh, it's just the cold. Don't worry about it.
Go on, Matt. Sit on Santa's lap. Fucking
Well,
fist punch right to the
I got about 2 months into this, so I'm figured by December it hopefully will be down to here, so I'll have the Santa look going. So
Yeah, man. You're gonna have
and
to.
ever since I went to South Florida, I got into these Hawaiian flowery shirts.
You look very summery. You do look very
Yeah.
summery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lloyd, I'm going to be honest. I live here. Nobody wears those shirts here, man. You
I
were
know.
feeling the vibe.
Well, the thing was, is I saw one of the hamburger places we went to, Hamburger Shack, one of them. There was a guy, he had on a really cool one, and I thought, man, I want one of those. But do you think I could find one in Florida? I had to come back to Oklahoma to find these damn things.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't have those here.
Yeah, no, they didn't. I didn't see any. I thought, well, I'm gonna get
No.
one for it, and so I've got about,
Hey, Dad.
I think I got about 15 of these different types and colors, and reds, blues.
Well, remember this, Lloyd. I know when people come to Florida, they're like, oh, it's tropical and oh my God, palm trees. Just remember that where you were at, technically palm trees weren't native to that area. So all the
Yeah, I
ones you
know.
see are planted.
Yeah, it's like the same with pineapples down there. They
Right.
That's what that started. That area, I actually read up on that area, Dan. Believe it or not,
Mhm.
and it started as a pineapple grove.
Really?
Yeah. And
You better
that's
be
why in
pineapple
that area,
gummy,
somewhere around Jensen Beach, they have a pineapple festival. They don't grow pineapples anymore. Now they went to citrus, but
Corey.
but yeah, they started out growing pineapples in that area. That's where they were first brought into.
You learn something. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I thought Chris Hope was in the green room, but it was Lloyd. I wasn't aware.
Yeah, Chris's beard is a little better than mine.
Well, I don't know about that. Ever since he got the chop a few years ago with that horrendous accident at the hairdresser, at the barber, I don't think psychologically he's recovered.
No, I don't think he has either. So
Yeah, he's been a little bit upset since then, and hasn't been quite the same.
whenever I've tried to grow a beard, I've always tried to trim it and do all that stuff. And I started checking into it. And so I've got some areas that haven't quite grown the same as others. So what I'm doing is I haven't touched it. I'm not ever, I started out trimming a little bit and I said, screw it. I'm just not going to touch it. And when it gets to the length that I really want it, then I'll start shaping it. So, which is what everybody recommends. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
Drone Days, how are you, mate? And obviously Chris Hope there. How are you, brother? I think Chris gets yes, he does. He gets an email if he wants to pop in. That'd be cool. We're still waiting for Chris Wedgeworth to pop in. Let's be honest. We're all waiting for that. It's
I
I
gotta
don't
exciting.
think he's a
people
real
there.
person. I think he's AI.
Mm.
I think so too. Yeah, because some of the stuff in the chat is very witty, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the real Chris Wedgeworth would be.
That witty?
Capable.
Yeah, I know.
He wouldn't be capable of that sort of wit. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a diesel mechanic. Come on, you know.
Well, that's true too.
I hope he's still
Knuckle
listening.
dragger.
Yeah, there's always a rod knocking over there.
Yeah, that's right. Chris. Poor Poor bugger.
Oh, by the way, Brian, I saw your hello, so I just forgot to type up there.
Yes. Well, I was talking to Ron Lockwood. Okay, so a couple of weeks' time, Dennis will be back here again for his second trip. To Australia. So he'll be out here. He'll have the pleasure of my brand new bathroom, but he'll have to get past the production team first. They've obviously got all their stuff set up near that area.
So are you planning barbecue?
I'm going to get someone else to cook. I'm going to get him to cook it. All right.
Yeah.
So if it stuffs up, boy, will I let him know about it. But anyway, yeah, there will be barbecue involved. He's actually going back. Yes, he is, mate. Yeah. His wounds have healed psychologically and physically. He's back on the he was back on the mend, and I saw him. I took a test holiday back to China a while ago, and he seemed to go okay. And then obviously he's going to be coming out here again. But yeah, I think there's going to be a little bit of carnage. I think is going to happen this time with poor old Dennis. I think there's going to be some injuries.
I'd actually like to see him get over on one of those drop bears. I'd like to see what they look like when they're stuffed or when they're skinned. Like bear skin rugs. A drop bear rug that'd be just right for keeping your feet warm.
Yes, and they're very lean meat too.
I thought that we were setting up a boxing match between, a kangaroo and Dennis. Wasn't that the thing like 2 years ago?
Mate, no, it was number one, you wanted to do it, right? Which
right.
Okay, that's fair enough. You can do that if you like. But last time it was Tim and a kangaroo.
Tim, that's right. Tim needed to fight the Roo.
Tim did.
Yeah. Bare knuckle Roo fighting.
He did. And he got scared. He got scared. He was shaking like a chihuahua in the corner.
Pussy.
And I thought to myself, okay, we'll get him a little Joey, right? Just one of those little baby ones, right?
Right, yeah.
And
Nutcracker.
And it still kicked his ass. So I decided not to put it on YouTube because it was humiliating. The poor bugger.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sad.
I've sent him there. XY Chrome.
Where is Tim these days? He's not around as much anymore. What's up with that?
What, Dennis's vaccinations from his last trip still be okay? Yes, mate, they should be still okay. Yep. Oh, here comes fucking Lockwood.
There he is.
Hey, Mr. Ron.
Oh, look at he's got his wood paneling up and all sorts of shit now. I haven't seen that room for a long time.
Yeah, it's completely redone.
Wow. He's playing Fortnite. Oh, is he? Right. He's got a weekend off. Yeah. Sorry, mate. No, that was thanks. How you been, Ron? How you been, mate?
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's excellent, man. That's that room's looking really good now. Is that finished now?
Yeah. Everything's brand new in here. Got all my Alaska photography in here. The bear, the deer.
You got photos on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that'd be obviously the other side of the camera, correct?
Yeah.
Can you turn that camera, or is it stuck on your?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to. It's all good. Us professionals can just turn them around when we like, Could we do this? We know how to use cameras, Ron. Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Well, here,
Now, Ron, we've added a bear to the mix, I feel like, here. Before it was just the 3 deer. Now we've added a bear. What's the bear's name? We haven't dubbed the bear? What's the bear?
it's Brutus.
Brutus. Okay. All right.
Actually, there's a kitty cat in the. You know what? Hold on. Let me join you by iPad for a minute. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Righto, mate.
Give you a tour around the house.
There
Yeah,
we
do
go.
that. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Scott, he it should be done by then. It was actually supposed to be done in the middle of July, but I ordered a few other different things and changing windows and all sorts of shit, so we had to wait for them to be built. So the job didn't start like maybe 4 weeks after it should have. So anyway, it's taking a little bit longer.
There's your problem because you right there. The reason it keeps keep adding stuff is because you said you were using Windows. If you did that bathroom with Mac, it wouldn't be okay. You know, you wouldn't have to do them damn upgrades.
Wow.
Dude,
Wow.
he went there.
He went there.
Wow.
I want a Mac bathroom. Yeah, I don't want my bathroom spying on me, Lloyd.
Fucking Steve Jobs welcome Matt as you walk in.
Dude, I'll tell you. That's
Sorry,
pretty
it
good.
just that sort of just kind of fell in there. You're talking about
It
having
did.
to get new Windows, and I'm thinking, well, hell, anytime somebody gets new Windows, that screws up. So
Well, you could actually say that I got a Windows update.
Windows update, yeah.
Yeah. Hope my bathroom works. Yeah. But he's putting all the pipes in at the moment and all that. And they'll be sheeting up next week, and then I'll be tiling, ready to rock and roll.
Ooh, you got a tile cutting saw? Those are fun.
Look, I did the tiling throughout the house, right? And I thought I was rung up some tilers and all that sort of shit, and they said, "Oh, whatever it cost, I don't know, $2,000 or some shit for them to do it." And I thought, "Bugger this!" Right? It was about $2,000 for him to lay it. I had all the gear, all that sort of shit. Anyway, so I thought, "Bugger this!" YouTube, here I come. So anyway, I tested all out and did all that, laid all the lasers and all that, got it nice and straight. The walls aren't straight in this house, I can tell you that. But anyway, I laid the tiles, and about 3/4 of the way through the job, because I'd be getting up and down on my knees, doing all that sort of shit. Enough out of you, Dominic. Don't even say anything.
I was going to say.
Whoa, Dominic was going to pounce on me there.
Yeah, I am.
You need to be stronger than that.
Anyway, and that was the start of my fucking hell, Lloyd. That was the start of my knee problems, Dominic. Anyway, so it blew up, right? and I couldn't walk, I couldn't go, and I was casual, right? So I couldn't go to work for like 2.5 weeks or whatever it was. So I lost like fucking, I don't know, what was it, $3,600 in wages, right, for a couple of weeks. I had to get someone in to do it. So me wanting to save $2,000 ended up costing me a crap ton of money because I blew my knees out.
How could you say blowing a knees with a straight face?
I didn't say blowing on my knees.
Yeah, but well, just in general, the blowing and knees in the same sentence is rough, bro. That's like nipple and beaver. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to fit in there, but if you do, oh,
Nipple,
damn you, Dan.
pastrami, stuff like that.
yeah.
Clip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of chin, Ron. What do we got going on here? Oh, there we go.
Oh. There's
That's right, mate.
one of the newest additions.
Ooh,
Oh,
Minxie. What is it?
Bobcat.
Bobcat.
Oh,
it doesn't look a very comfortable position.
wait, that's what a bobcat looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I never
History.
want to see one. I'm good.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, why couldn't it be a Steve cat?
Yeah,
Like
they'll
a
call
Jeb,
Bob.
a Jeb.
Confusing. That would be so confusing at a party, wouldn't it? Everyone called Bob.
You don't know that cat might want to be known as Robert by now.
That's
Yep.
what I'm saying.
I'm going to identify as a tiger. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know these
There's
days.
Brutus the bear.
Brutus.
Hey, Brutus.
Yes. Yeah.
He looks
And
bored.
then,
Yeah.
Looking out the window. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's what Bob did for you. Another Bob. Bob Casey and Bobcat, both in the same room together. Which one? Which?
coworkers at my flight job did that for me. When I
Oh,
left
that's
full
not
time. Yeah. And then I built
Oh, there
this
you go.
a
Fuck, you love Alaska, don't you?
little bit.
Yeah.
I'm heading back in 3 weeks. But here's the phone.
No shit.
This is when I was out jet skiing in glacier cold water.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice.
okay. Now that sounds awesome. I would do that all day.
That was badass.
That's brilliant.
Then got the rest of my photography up here. So there's There's a 1,000-pounder right there.
Yeah.
He's big.
Jeez, I tell you what.
Beat him with a 2-inch pocket knife. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
So, Ron, it's not a kangaroo, mate. Let me ask. Let me ask you something, Ron. If you're out in the wild and you didn't have a handgun with you,
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Oh, excuse me. Say
someone's
again?
got a text message.
That'd be me.
Do you want me to answer that for you?
Let's all wait and see what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, read it out loud. Come on.
Had
Yeah,
the
we wanna
best
hear
night
it.
last night, Ron. Oh, maybe
I mean,
next time
stop
we
the
can,
show for it, so let's hear it. Let's hear what it says.
maybe next time we can involve a girl.
What's his name?
Mm.
That one?
That one. Oh, okay. What about the next one? Was she going to be there too? If you're out in the wild, right, Ron,
Yes.
and you didn't have a handgun with you or any sort of firearm, and a bear comes roaring up to you, what should you do? You should know this answer.
Number one, never
Make
run.
yourself as big as possible.
No, they'll after you. Yeah.
Yeah. But if they're coming at you and you don't have a gun, you don't have bear spray, if you know, like, hey, they're coming irregardless, go to the ground. If you've got a backpack, lay face down, get a backpack, try and get up around your neck. And probably the hardest thing to do of anybody ever is generally the attacks usually only last seconds. And if you can, while they're breaking your arm in half and ripping into your ribs and not scream and not yell,
Andrew.
and then they figure at this point the threat is over. They're going to come at you for 3 different reasons. 1, you've startled them. 2, they've got food that you don't know about. And 3, cubs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Shit.
I figured
guy-
if I just shit myself, I'd hope the smell would drive them away. You know?
I'd agree with that, Tony.
That's my plan.
Yeah, Ron. Chris has got the answer for you, Ron. Tell the bear I'm Ron Lockwood. I'm going to kick your ass.
I've
Come
only
here
had
to chew bubble gum and kick ass.
and the one bear, I had the sprayer. And, didn't like that.
Didn't like the spray.
No, nope. She come at me from about 200 yards away. Apparently, that was too close to the cubs. 200
Yeah.
yards. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a female. Some of them don't like being sprayed on, do they?
No. Yeah.
Some get angry.
Yeah.
I miss this.
First thing I would do was piss myself and then hope for the best.
Yeah.
There you go. You gotta love that.
I mean, if I've got a friend, I'm just gonna break your legs. I like you and shit, but I'm just gonna break your legs and walk away, man.
Yeah, it'll teach you. Don't
Yeah,
it?
I'm gonna. If I'm with somebody else, I'm gonna trip them so that I can get away.
Right? Yeah.
That's
Love
why
you, bro,
Ron,
but
One more quick.
that's why Ron only ever takes a 22 with him with the other people, because all you gotta do is crack his kneecap with a
shoot
with
the buddy in the
yeah.
knee. And
Yeah.
That's
walk
it
up.
right there.
Yeah.
These
See,
are- That's the 2 that you've never met. That's Michael and Andrew.
oh, fucking Michael and Andrew now.
Which
Right.
one's which?
Michelangelo.
Michael.
Together they can make a painting.
Mandrew.
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Oh, that's
Oh.
funny.
Oh, goodness.
Dad jokes. Dude. Nothing wrong with a good dad joke.
Well, that's the problem. None of ours are good.
Yeah, well, you think they're good until you tell someone and they don't laugh and you think, well, maybe it's not good.
If memory serves me correctly, Lloyd, when I had just come back from the deep bush in June last year in Alaska, and I come on your channel.
70s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
it's been a while.
Yeah, last June.
Yeah, I was thinking you were dead or something. Did he get lost? Did he get killed by bears or something? Because no, I hadn't seen you on anything, but then
The hell is that?
I've been.
Slap into a Slim Jim.
Is that a Slim Jim?
Fucking the long one, bro. Oh.
Holy shit. Okay, so a Slim Jim. Is that like a pepperoni stick or some shit?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, I've decided to share my meat with you.
Wow.
You're welcome.
I didn't think it'd be that big, to be honest.
It is. It is. Yeah.
It's very
Justin's
thin, though,
been
isn't
talking
it?
about it forever.
it's actually
It is.
bigger round than I
It
expected.
is very thin. It looked like a rabbi slipped.
That's all right. I just wanted to poke her heart while I was in there.
That's more like a moil, though, isn't it?
Length,
Lloyd?
not girth, gentlemen.
You might not be able to hit bottom, but you can beat the hell out of the sides, right?
That's it. That's it. I want to tickle the organs, not tease the sides.
Oh, dear. I think you might have laryngitis.
Ooh, this
Right,
is spicy. Shit.
Who is the biggest ball of them? Who's the biggest ball? Who
No, he's
is-
making fun of my name. Biggest balls of them all.
Oh, okay. Big.
Oh, it's because they can't see you.
that's
Andrew, that's
yeah,
Dan.
That's Dan. Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan. Jab, not stab. Chris. Yes, you gotta be gentle. Gotta be gentle when you own a weapon. Here we go. Views expressed on this channel, solely those of the panel, not necessarily reflect the views of my channel. You know
Yes.
what? He must be restreaming to
sorry.
his channel.
No, yeah, he might be. No, I don't know.
I don't think
Well,
No, he
You
can't
want-
restream.
restream this.
Ron, you're a fan of Harley, yes?
Mhm.
Okay. I have a question for you, sir.
Yes.
Might be a little controversial because it just dropped yesterday, but curiosity. So Harley just came out with some really, really woke stuff. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I look at Lloyd's like, yeah, bro.
Probably better not have brought it to the rally because that'll not go over.
It's gotten so interesting that Sean Strickland threw his hand in the pot, the MMA guy, and he's basically telling all conservative Americans not to buy Harley motorcycles anymore.
Wow.
So it's my thoughts on this, because I made a video. I'm a motorcycle guy. I guess in my opinion, I really don't care about the woke side of it, as long as the bikes are still being produced in America, and when you buy them, it stays in America. I'm still fine with Harleys. What would you not buy one based on political standpoint?
Yeah,
I probably,
stand my ground.
yeah.
Interesting.
I
That's a bit
obviously
similar.
wouldn't buy one, but
Well, they've got to be fucking careful because you remember what happened to Bud Light, right? As soon as they start all that fucking bullshit. I mean, you just got to look at the Olympics now. Oh
Mm.
my god,
oh yeah,
they got
yeah.
they got transgenders in the female boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Mental.
I said this here last week on one of the, probably on Art's show. I said, not taking away from the athletes, the Olympians, the not wanting to take away from them, but I refuse. I don't even care about how many medals we've gotten. I don't even want the medal count, because that's just, I just refuse to show interest in it, because it was just so. I mean, it all started with when Sydney had the damn thing. You guys had a drag queen light the friggin'
Yeah.
torch. You guys started
we?
this shit. Yes, you guys started this shit, and it's gone downhill ever since. Blame it on
Did
the
the drag
Aussies.
queen do that?
Yep.
Came
Yeah,
back
on
and
top of that, they gave the torch to Snoop Dogg, and it looked like a blunt.
But yeah. Now the trans person, it just said they failed their chromosome test.
So this is very
their
interesting.
DNA test. Yeah, their DNA chromosome
This
test.
is
They failed.
this is really interesting because technically she was born a complete woman. She just had
Right.
more X. She just had more XY than
Right.
estrogen, right?
Right.
But
I didn't know.
here's the big problem is that she's been taking
Human growth
testosterone
hormones.
booster,
Yeah.
right? She's been taking testosterone booster to add to the fact that she already had a more positive XY chromosome level. So
Right.
technically, she is a complete woman, but she has a build structure of a man.
Well,
Like, it's weird, man. It's a really weird case. It's not
that's
simple.
there used to be people they're called morphodites, and they were the either or, you know,
Right.
And but that's not the problem. The fact that they're taking, you know, if it was a bodybuilder, let's say there was one of the weightlifters,
Yeah,
and he were to be taking human growth hormones, or
sure.
they would be disqualified. It should be
Well,
the
yeah, she's-
same damn thing, disqualifying because she's on drugs that are not
Correct. Which is
Yeah.
technically what happened in her country. They wouldn't let her compete because she was taking TRT, testosterone booster, right?
Yeah.
So why did they even allow her to compete in the Olympics, knowing that she was on TRT anyways? So that's
Yes.
my big issue with it.
Right,
That's my
exactly.
big altogether issue with it, is that she is a complete female. She was born a female, but she's been on TRT. So it just, I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to me. Logically, it doesn't make sense, I guess.
Yeah. There's just all of this stuff's just gotten too silly one way or the other. I don't care which side you belong to. We don't have. It's like we can't use our fucking brains anymore. We're just stupid. We just do.
Wow. You
It's
can
just
thank
not-
Gen Z for all this bullshit that's happening.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is
Yeah.
100% Gen Z trying to correct what they feel is wrong with the world.
That's who we're talking
The
about there,
young-
folks. You don't know.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, they found massive amounts of TRT in her system.
Which should have disqualified her, he, it, them, whatever the hell it is.
Yep.
Should have disqualified them. Regardless, they shouldn't have been allowed to compete.
Well, yeah, that means her muscle structure is completely different than the opposite person.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
You're talking about adding on male characteristics of muscle building now.
Yeah.
Of
yeah,
course, she only lasted 45 seconds. She actually came out of the ring and said, "That's the hardest I've ever been hit in my entire
Jim.
life." Felt like
Right.
a freight train punched me in the face.
Yeah.
Jimbo.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah. And you want to fight a Roo.
Yeah.
Let's go, motherfucker!
I've got a couple of plans.
It's just
for
all
our
gotten,
friends.
you know, it's all political. It's all gotten silly. I don't care which side of it you're on. I think it's,
Mhm.
and Harley had actually been hinting that they were going to do this here. I saw stuff coming out about it. About a month ago that Harley was doing this whole woke campaign, and
Yep.
and I thought they were going to discontinue it because and part of it is this DEI stuff. You know, I forgot what it is. Acceptance. I don't know what it stands for. It means we got to bring in people that's going to tell us how we have to be nice and kind and sweet and generous and include anything, everybody. You know, so
What exactly are they doing?
do I?
What?
Harley, what exactly are they doing or selling or
So the CEO of Harley now, right, is hard leftist, like big time, right? And he's trying to, and actually what's weird about this is he's German. He's not even from America. He's like a German, I believe. Anyways, he's trying to push his woke thought process off by creating all these lead campaigns for we need to think about change and acceptance of everyone. I think what he was trying to do was broaden his motorcycle sales to be accepting of anyone outside of the norm of what Harley would be aiming at. And unfortunately, I think there's going to be a lot of backlash on that.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
already a lot of.
like that Bud Light
Yeah.
thing?
Personally, I think a company should sell to what their, you know,
Main audience.
you're
is-
selling, you're
big
selling.
demographic.
You know, if another demographic comes in, that's fine, but you don't have to put down your main demographic or offend your main demographic by bringing in somebody that, you know, I'm sorry.
And in reality,
Yeah.
In reality, oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying, and in reality, they're only trying to pander to 1% of the population, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you want to fuck 99% of your sales just for that 1%? Crazy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, because how many of those girly men are actually going to be out there driving Harleys? I mean,
Yeah,
you
exactly
know,
right.
Most of
No.
them, especially a lot of them, they couldn't even hold a damn Harley up, let alone,
Yeah, that's
they
right.
might be able to straddle it, but that's because of other practices.
To clarify, I did make a video on this, and I did say that I would not stop buying Harleys because of that, but I would go after the CEO, right?
Yeah,
I believe in the culture of motorcycles, and
right.
so I'm not gonna the bike didn't do anything wrong. It's not the bike's fault here, okay? So I'm not gonna dislike a Harley motorcycle because the CEO is doing weird shit, right? I will go after the CEO though, but I'm not gonna tell people not to openly buy a Harley.
No, but we need to this is what the problem is if they would just go back to what they do, making motorcycles, making good ones, making ones that people enjoy riding, and let the bike sell. Don't like Ron says. Why do you want to try and get rid of 99% of your sales for the 1% that probably isn't going to buy one anyways?
Why do you think I never buy Ken Heron's pigeon jerky? Because he's a drone channel.
Yeah,
Right.
that's yes, that's a good analogy.
Yeah, I got a point there. Yeah.
Yeah. Has Bud Light pulled themselves out of the shit yet or not?
No.
I think a lot of it has slid under the rug now more than it did. I see people getting back to drinking Bud Light now that used to be. I think they just gave up on the cause because nobody's really fighting it anymore. This type of stuff is so short term. People are all up in arms about it for like a month and a half, and then it just disappears like it didn't happen.
Well, their
Wake the
overall
fuck up,
sales-
Ron.
Their overall sales they're still down by about 90% of what they were. I mean, they're not going bankrupt, but their overall sales are down at least for Bud Light, not necessarily the whole Anheuser-Busch, but for the Bud Light, they're still right now the lowest performing of all of the Anheuser-Busch beers. So
wow.
Because they don't expect. I think now they're just going after that 1%, saying to hell what we get, and because people have moved on.
Yeah, and that's what happens with everything. Like I said, now you got Netflix just went woke, bro. Holy God, did they just? You saw what they did there, Lloyd? They just donated $7 million to Kamala Harris's campaign.
Now God.
Now everybody is boycotting Netflix and leaving their accounts. They lost like $4 billion in one night.
Yeah. I mean, everybody has a right to vote for who they want. That's what this is. That's what this country is about. We can vote for, and you can believe the way you want, but just because
I'm a business, I keep my mouth shut.
And just because I don't speak with an Australian accent doesn't mean that Matt should or Dominic should treat me badly. I mean, I've got a lot of other reasons to be treated badly, not my accent. And that's what this is. They're trying to tell us because you don't think a certain way, we're going to treat you badly. Well, I never thought about that, but who cares? Well,
Lloyd, you're lucky. It's 2024. If you want to identify as an Australian, you can, buddy.
Yeah. Righto, mate.
Yes, if you want to identify as a higher type of human, you can do it.
Wow.
If I wanted to be a higher type of human, I would probably be British, not Australian.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, really? Well, let me tell you something, Lloyd. Right? They sent all the good Brits over here anyway, right? The ones with brains, who wanted to get out of that. Oh, sorry, Mark's in the chat. I mean, and Thomas too. He's in Ireland, but they're very close. Anyway, yeah, they sent a lot of Irish over here too. Thomas. So anyway,
See,
anyway,
Ron just needed a good nap. That's all that was. He just needed
was
a
a
good
power
nap, and now he's good. Now he got his power nap out of the way. You good?
X4. I can't stir him up now about the X2, son of a bitch.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah. Dude, have you checked out? Probably haven't because you haven't commented. Anyway, I've got the
That's a dick. I love it.
I did do a couple of X3 videos, right, using those
That's probably one
automated.
comment, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, it shows you how to use the X4 as well. Obviously, you're having problems with that because you've had it for 6 months and not one video has been put out on your channel. But anyway, I got the X3 and I did a few of those automated things. Right? I put them on my scooter. Meow. Anyway, I did a few things in the city. Really cool stuff, man. Really cool stuff. And I've worked out. They've got the new studio and all that sort of shit, which is a lot better because surprise, surprise, you can now cut and add different clips to the videos. Hello, they should have done that at the beginning because that's the whole idea of an editor, for God's sake, is to cut clips together. Morons. Anyway, so they've got that shit going on now and you can add music to it and all that sort of crap. But the music, I have found out, is copyrighted, right? So anything...
Imagine that.
Oh, fucking assholes. So I put a shorts video up or whatever it was. Anyway, copyrighted. And actually, I do get copyright claim on these live shows now too because I have not got an Epidemic account anymore. And that intro that I play, copyright claim. I mean, there's no strike or anything like that. But yeah. So anyway, but I found it very surprising that the music library for the Insta
You're not
series.
monitoring.
Huh? Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You only get a claim?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, it all depends on the owner of the.
Well, if it's part of the library that you own, in other words, if the software provides that music and claims it, you just put in there and say, no, I'm licensed under, and you just put in what software you're using, and they should just throw it out because that happens with some of the software I use. I just say nope.
Yeah, well, see, I can't work out. Now, I did read up a lot though because people were saying that if you don't want any, so as I said, it's not a copyright strike, so you're not in the shit or anything like that.
They're just wanting their money out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and then
hey,
my battery's running low on here. Let me go back to the computer.
Righto, mate. Yeah. So anyway, I found it very surprising that. Oh, there's his love hand. I found it very surprising that there was a claim on that library of music. You would think that because there's other editing software like Filmora, I think it's Filmora, that has their library, and there's no copyrights on them whatsoever. But this X3 thing sucks balls.
Yeah. Well, Power Director, it has a library, and I got a claim on one, and I wrote them. I said, no, I'm using Power Director under this under license, and they said, okay. They took it off.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm not too concerned with it being only.
Yeah, they're just taking the pennies or whatever you go make off of and giving it to the musician.
Yeah. For the 400 or 500 views that I get on those scooter shorts. Right. They're not like the stupid drone ones I do where I just spin up motors on a freaking FPV. 35,000. It's like, what? Ridiculous. Anyway, so you put a little bit of effort into things. We've always said for all those years, the more effort you put into a video, the less views you're going to get.
Yeah.
Let me show you
which surprises me. Why it really surprises me is why Dre doesn't get 1 million views per video because obviously he puts no effort into them whatsoever.
Well, now he does put a lot of effort into the way he's dressed. I mean, you got to admit,
gear.
That's where all of the effort goes. Is in his nice clothes.
That's where all the effort goes.
Yeah. Do you have the gear to get the job done?
I think they're sewn to his body, and he just has a shower with those clothes on because, no one could dress like that every day. It's too much effort.
Next time Dre does one of those where he's like walking in slow motion talking about his gear, I'm just gonna take that video and then superimpose an explosion going off in the background while he walks away. Really
Hollywood
cool
style.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
There you go, Matt.
Here we go. As usual, Matt cheapened out. I did, mate.
Yeah.
I canned it
Hey,
because I'm
Johnny.
not putting videos out, mate. You know, so
Brian, Scott, Thomas, whoever else I didn't say hi to.
Johnny Drone Flyer, how are you, brother? The roaming what?
Oh,
What have we
Andrew.
got here?
I'll just say hi to everybody in the chat. Fuck you guys. I love you. Fuck you.
Look
That's
at this.
a photo from the X4. So,
Wow.
Actually, just tell me something
like
though. Tell
Tom
me
Hanks.
something though. Yeah, and Ron looks like, who does Ron look like? Yeah, anyway.
Used car
Oh,
salesman.
shit.
Tell me something.
coworker, my partner.
Tell me something. Tell me something, Ron. Did you ring up Dre and say, can you send me one of your shirts and tie, please?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I almost didn't recognize him. He
Yeah.
didn't have a ball hat on.
Looks like
Yeah.
that's
Britney
what I was
Spears.
saying.
It looks like
Recognizing
Britney
that
Spears
shadow.
and Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Does look like Britney Spears.
She's a little high.
Wow. It's smoking a cigar there. Anyway, we got,
Amazing things you can do with cigars.
yeah, well,
Mm.
Just ask
go
Bill.
there. Going good, Johnny. I haven't seen you for a long time, man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's nice, Ron. You let her smoke your Cohiba.
Oh,
Very
You're
thoughtful of you, sir.
Such a giving person.
yeah.
So that was obviously a wedding of yeah, okay, cool.
But it wasn't
And-
yours?
Video. Oh.
And normally people smoke after certain things. So why are you both smoking?
She was drunk.
Oh, hey.
Again.
It
Yeah.
was
9 months from now, we're gonna have a new little Ronnie.
Pops out, doesn't go whack whack. Goes run run.
Where's the gun? Where's the gun?
Oh, look, we shouldn't be saying that. I don't know his relationship with this.
This is true. All right, all right.
Can I
You're right.
make-
You're right.
Hello, can I consummate your wife's wedding? Anyway, so they got married, and okay, so that was and that's from the X4. That that picture.
That wasn't the bride, was it?
It was, yeah,
Oh, it was?
yeah.
yeah.
She's my one partner at work.
Oh, okay. Well, all
Can
right.
we just
Yeah.
have a look at that photo again,
Oh
please?
shit! We didn't even say his name. Just that one partner at work. Oh yeah, I got an idea what happened. You're good, Ron. My man. High five in the middle.
It's a bit quiet tonight and cold.
I
Jeez,
totally would have said my buddy Steve or Ken. Nope. My partner at work.
My
I
partner
was
at work.
supposed to go to Sturgis tonight, but I am not. I don't care what. You can bust my chops as much as you want. I am not riding that Harley in 107-degree heat. Not doing it.
Yeah, nah. Not
It's
even. I'm
beautiful.
with you.
Between the Harley engine and the road.
Hey,
Come
dude.
on.
So,
It's a
So-
dry heat.
are you going? Yeah, like that makes a difference, eh? I hate that shit.
So is wood burning.
Yeah. So what's the go? What's the go with? You said you're going to go to Sturgis.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Another text message. You popular? Is that the what? Is that the bride?
Shit, she was watching the stream.
Yeah.
Hi, Paul.
She-
Paul Murray.
Hey, Paul, how are you, brother? It's too hot for Harley riding. It is. Look, he's intent. I reckon that's the bride.
No.
Daddy, who's texting? Daddy.
So how long ago was this wedding, mate?
A little over a month ago.
Wow, she looks.
Oh
really
yeah,
nice.
now too early. Too early.
Yeah.
It's too early to tell. Yeah, she's
Just
got
a
another
lump in the bell.
a week before she realizes. Hey, so Ron, you're going to Sturgis. You said what, tomorrow or something like that?
I think I'm going Monday night. There's a possibility if I go there, oh dear God, you have to do a show. There's a campground
Yeah.
called Glencoe. It's
Yeah.
about 3 miles outside of town. My buddy was there last night. He told me this morning, 80%, he said, of the people in that campground were completely nude.
Oh,
It was-
I need to go there. I got the biggest balls of them all.
Oh,
Have
it
you
was,
See
got
nude?
yeah,
You got tickets?
You mean naked?
yeah. It was seen more ass than a truck stop toilet seat sees. You know.
Hopefully not as smelly. Oi, Ron, have you? So if you're going,
I'll send you a
You're
link
going-
anyways, Ron.
at night time,
It'll be. We'll probably head over about 5, 6 o'clock. Don't get dark here till about 9:30.
hang on. What's the time there at the moment, mate? To work this time
It
difference out.
is 7:45.
quarter to 8.
So,
Quarter to 8.
so
Are you
Ron,
Mountain
I
Time?
3 hours.
I thought about going, and then I looked
That's
up the
right, you're in
miles from
Wyoming.
where I'm at to ride a 5-speed all the way there. It's like 1,400 miles for me to get there, and then
Sore ass, buddy.
exactly. So I was like, yeah, I want to go to. No, I'm not going to Sturgis. I talked myself out of it in about 31 seconds. It was pretty good.
Do it. Half the other part of the population does trailer. So, bring your.
I know.
They
Fucking
bust
what's his
your balls and say, "Oh, did you bring your motorcycle to a trailer rally?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude, if you do go live, that'll be you're leaving around 5ish, so that'll be 8 a.m. my time. That's Tuesday for you, did you say?
It would be my Monday. I guess it would be your Tuesday.
It'd be your Tuesday.
My
Tuesday.
Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So then 5, you'll get there at 5:30 or whatever, if you leave about that time. And then you'll get all ready and walk around or whatever. So that'll be around about probably maybe 9 a.m. my time by the time you actually probably go live or whatever. Let me know, dude, because I can do a live show on that day if you want, and we can have another Sturgis run around if you want to.
Another
Yeah,
reporting live.
How many?
yeah.
How many are watching right now?
I don't know. What are we on? 17.
Okay, that won't be any competition to me then. So I was just making sure.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Somebody in their right mind, wrong mind, thought it was a good idea. Apparently, it's this organization that goes to a different city every year. And right at my work, during the same week of rally, they have this thing called Camperee. Everybody brings your camper. Have you heard of it, Lloyd?
Yep, I've heard of it.
Well, they're here, and they're saying that they know of so far, there's at least 80,000 tickets that have been bought. So let's
big.
add an additional 80,000 people on
Yeah,
top
it's
of the
huge.
first rally.
Yeah,
Damn, man. Wow.
yeah, they've been around for years.
Really?
And actually, I didn't know they were still doing it, but yeah, they've been around for years. I remember.
If they do, they go to a different city every year.
Yeah, they go to they try to go to places like Wyoming, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, Colorado, Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, Idaho. You know, places that have a lot of their big thing is trying to get somewhere close to national parks where that's
Yeah.
because I think it was actually U.S. Forestry Service and/or Corps of Engineers that's got it started back in the 50s, and because we used to go up to Wyoming a lot, and yeah, up there to Yellowstone and stay, and there was always a group that belonged to the part of the Camperee group. Every few years we'd see them, but yeah, they were a big group, and I
We
was
put on 4 additional ambulances for the week.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, you probably need that and a lot of defibrillators because most of them people that pull them campers are old farts like me and they're probably going to have heart attacks.
He said, study up on your old people program.
Yeah, especially if they get to the campground, all them naked people, all them men's going to be dropping over of heart attacks.
Yeah.
Secretly, you love it, Don. Secretly.
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone. Okay, so let me think. Okay, so Monday night you're going live, Lloyd. That's Monday night, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 Central Time.
7. Okay, and then And then Johnny goes on, doesn't he?
No.
Oh, who's that? Who comes after
Run
you?
Nation.
Ron,
Oh, Drone
Ron
Nation.
Brown.
Run
Drone
Nation.
Nation.
Drone Nation. Yeah.
So, okay.
I'm waiting to hear from my buddy, see if they're going.
Okay. Well, let me know, mate. Let me know because
So
I don't
I'll
know.
get a hold. If I know for sure, I will let you know. I guess it would be my Monday morning.
It'd be Monday night for them.
Yeah.
Our Monday morning is their Monday night.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Because, yeah, if nothing else, I can just I'll join Matt's if Matt's going to do one at 7 Central. If he's going to do one, then I'll join Matt's and then oh, wait a minute, you can't rebroadcast it because Matt's too cheap to buy the paid version. I forgot.
Exactly.
Cheap bastard.
Yeah, like, I can't imagine why. I only do 2 a year, so I don't know why I wouldn't pay for it. Anyway,
So well, and it doesn't matter. Hell, most guys watch my show and somebody else's at the same time anyway. So
they do. They jump from one to the other, eh?
yeah,
Jump
yeah,
from
they
one to the
do.
other.
Yeah.
You got to admit, Matt, last year I did make up. I did
You
show
did.
up at Sturgis last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, from that wussy garage effort you did the year before. But geez, I'll tell you what, the first one was like 3 years ago. You kidding me? Or was that 4 years ago?
Well, at least 3 or 4, yeah.
Tomas says two a year is enough for anybody.
That was the
It's
year.
enough to be fair. Yeah.
That was the year.
Yeah, 14 hours in front of Eastern.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, that puts you 13
At the
hours in
moment.
front of.
You remember her, Matt?
so-
That was the year of old number 7.
There was the year old number 7, and the search has been on elusive as the Sasquatch. We
Yeah.
cannot find her. We
Dawn.
keep leaving her imprint in the earth, but we can't find where she's living. So, although her boyfriend in Brisbane
Yeah.
is still here, he's still here.
She told me, she said, well, my boyfriend's in Brisbane. And then I tell him,
Yeah, I know he is. She'll be home soon after she gets the paint washed off. I wouldn't call it torture. It's more like a mixture of boredom and confusion. That sounds like, that sounds like this show. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's always been about that, isn't it? Really? It's confusing people into thinking, what's going on here? Can't quite work it
Yeah,
out. This
well,
is why they stay. Because
Your show's always sort of been this, the Seinfeld show of YouTube. It's truly about nothing.
it absolutely is about nothing.
Same with mine. Yeah, same with mine.
Oh, hello.
Man, how we've missed Ron's high
Yeah,
tech
there is number
photo
7.
sharing.
Oh, there's number 7. Damn.
Mhm.
That was
Kitty.
pretty special. That was, yeah, dude. There, dude. They were swinging in the breeze too that night. Bloody hell.
Love it when they take the twins for a walk.
Oh yes, they were.
Man,
And,
it is.
They were identical twins too. They were.
It is so humid right now that when I fart, I don't know if I've sharted on myself or just blowing sweat out my asshole.
Oh,
man,
that's not a
dude,
nice
I love the hot ones, bro. The steamers are the
Yeah.
best.
The hot one.
My floor is like 107% humidity at all times, so I feel that, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Trust me.
That's
Dude.
fuck.
Dude, it's bad because when it's not a wet one, you think it's a wet one, and when it is a wet one, it's 10 times worse, bro. It's like
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you know.
I know, right? Is it?
a cyclone comes out your butthole. It's like, what the fuck?
What's the name say that Lloyd on that movie, The Bucket List? He said, "Yeah, you never trust a fart, and you never waste a heart on."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warren goes unsubscribe, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. Yeah.
Why? Oh dear.
Don't you miss this?
What, cyclone farts?
No.
Unpredictable fart. Botulism.
Which part?
3 years ago. There you go. 3 years ago.
Ah, Matt, we had this talk already. Ron wasn't included. Sorry, Ron.
Okay.
What?
I said you and me had this chat the other day. Don't you miss this, bro?
Oh, yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
long scooter ride, man.
it was. Yeah. I was having a chat to him while I was riding on my scoot. And
Yeah, and then he rode right to the airport, took me on a flight. It was awesome.
did all over the place. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went to Bali and then we nicked over to Thailand. And,
Fuck yeah.
Oh, then there was the
we
girl.
did it again.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Sturgis.
Oh, that was on the way out. Yeah. That was, front door girl.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Mm.
Damn. Oh, she eats her broccoli. Oh, shit. Who's your daddy?
Problem is, she doesn't leave anything for the imagination.
She
Oh,
did
We
not.
gotta get Ron out to. Ron needs to go to Burning Man with me. That's
Oh,
fun, bro.
geez, I've been there. Have you been to
Fuck
Burning
yeah.
Man? Oh,
Yeah,
What a filthy place.
dude, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Dude, there's so much crazy people just having sex randomly in public, bro.
yeah.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
It-
Yeah.
I was out there.
Sounds like the 70s.
Look at Chris wrote.
Oh yeah.
Your little buddy's talking about a chubby. Go figure. That's what she read. She got the shits, and then she
Yeah.
goes, "Well, who's your daddy? Who's that? Oh, who's your daddy? Fuck off." She left. She was out of
Oh God, it looks like the we love you a long time, lady.
there. Yeah, she does. She was like, she's seen better days in it. Well, look, hello.
Mhm.
$5 sucky strawberry shampoo.
That's funny, Don.
She gets
When you
confused
read-
now.
There she
Look at her.
is.
Look at her. Huh? What? Who's getting a chubby? She's saying. Then she gets the shits.
Yep.
I would have thought, listen to this, right? If I'm out and some chick comes up to me and she goes, "My friend over there, you're making her all wet," right? I wouldn't get the shits. I really wouldn't. Now, she got the shits because we were talking about someone getting a chubby because he's looking at her. Wouldn't you think at that age too?
Yeah.
You'd think, well, okay, I can still get it. You'd be happy about that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
No, not this chick. She cracked the shits.
Yeah. I was doing my best.
Yeah, look at her. Look at her. She's cracking it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The fake smile there, the smile's gone now.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Now she's
You know, she has sort of cat eyes and just like
Look
all of a
at her!
sudden tilted up really
Yeah.
sharp and yeah.
like, see you later.
Yeah.
Fuck. Ron. Jeez, man. She did crack the shits. She cracked the shits. Anyway.
Back to front door girl. Right before her is number 7.
Sorry, mate. Right before that. Was that
Yeah,
before
right
that?
before that's number 7.
Mm.
Yeah, I think you put it up there for half a second. No, that was Ron. You put it up there and showed it. Yeah. I'll be back in just a minute.
I thought number 7 was after that.
No, right before front door girl.
Oh, yeah. No, there was nothing before that.
Yeah.
I'm just going through it now.
Keep
Well,
going back.
dude.
Started too early. Keep going back.
Oh, I'm going back all right.
See, Ron, Burning Man reminds me of Mad Max. That's what it feels like the entire time you're there.
When I worked in Elko, Nevada, and Reno, I went out there for a weekend and did medical coverage. Yeah, so I feel your pain. It was,
He said, "I feel your pain." I actually went out there with a buddy. We camped. It was fun, man. We had a good time. It was a little on the crazy side, but I'll tell you what. That was when the e-boards and stuff were coming out, and they were putting neon glows on them, dude. It's wild to see like 200 e-boards and one wheels and shit going across the desert, man, with all those lights on them. It's a wild thing.
that sand out there is so almost like flour.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Big fat tires on everything that was out there.
it's not in there, Matt. I'm almost positive.
Well, dude, I can't bloody find it.
I want a mango right now. That sounds really good. Some pineapple. Mm.
You want a man and go?
Hell yeah.
Mm.
I'm calling Justin. I need a mango.
You don't call Justin. You said a man.
Oh, that's true. He's got a mangina.
Yeah, yes, yes.
It's going to be work.
Yeah, I
trying to
probably have
find
to call
somebody
Tim.
Dan,
now.
have you heard,
Yeah, buddy.
Dan,
You know Tim's got his what?
have you heard from Jim at all?
No. I don't think we will, man.
Who, Jim Boyd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard from him here a while back.
Really?
Yeah.
He after actually I saw him in the chat somewhere, but he right after Judy passed away, he called me
Oh,
and talked to me we talked for about an hour or so, you know.
yeah.
And it's like I don't know, it's about 3 or 4 days after she passed away that he called me. And then I actually saw him. I saw him in the chat somewhere. He showed up on somebody's stream, and I can't remember whose it was. Because everybody was shocked, you know. But yeah, so I've heard from him in the last, within the last 4 months, anyway. So
Wow. More impressive. Lloyd, you remember my military buddy? I think I had him on your show. One night. He passed away
yeah.
6 weeks ago.
He what?
He passed away about.
Did he really? You said last time we talked he wasn't doing very good at all because you'd called his daughters and.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I hate to hear that. Sorry for that. Sorry about your loss because I know he's such a good friend of yours.
It was almost similar to Judy's situation where he was completely out of it. He was in the hospital, and then you couldn't understand his speech at all.
Yeah.
So, one morning he woke up and he said, "I want out of here now." And we made it happen. I'll tell you, Lloyd, you would respect this, but we, the ambulance service at that hospital, did the transport. I wanted to, but
Right.
anyway, my bosses let me go in the middle of the day, and I went to his house, but I have it on video, but they got every available employee of the whole hospital and lined the hallway from his room out through the emergency room into the ambulance garage, and then the police gave him an escort home.
Yeah.
So they got him home. He was there for about 18 hours. So.
Yeah. Well, that's what Judy did. She started that night before and said, "I want to go home." She got home and lasted about 5 minutes and was gone. You know. She after they got settled in, I went in there and she took about 5 breaths and that was it. She was. But yeah, good thing was with her is because she'd had that stroke and her speech pattern. It was hard for her to talk with the boys. The last month before she passed away, her speech cleared up perfectly, and she was able to carry on great conversations with them. So,
wow.
It was a lot for it meant a lot to the boys, I know. So, yeah, I can see why he would want that too. And I hate to hear they passed because I know he was a big part of your life.
He was
up there.
That's why I got like this. That's the heavy rifle that he bought me,
Right?
and I can't bring that up to the camera. I
You can
learned
pick
that on
the
art.
camera up and take to it, but you can't pick it up and show it on camera.
Yeah,
You're allowed to show it, but you can't handle it. You just can't touch it.
yeah.
Isn't that funny? How do you get away with shorts videos and videos like this where people
Videos, it's
not
on a
live.
It's only on a live stream that you cannot handle a gun.
Ah,
That's what the problem was because everybody
That'll
started saying
start.
that they couldn't say the word gun and and all this. I looked it up. You can. It has no. You just cannot on a live stream handle a firearm.
right.
But you can
Did that-
show a picture of one. You can show one hanging on the wall as long as you don't touch it.
Mhm.
Right. Did that all start from that live bizzo that
Yeah, it
happened in
started
New
from that.
Zealand?
I think it was. Yeah, the guy that there was somebody that did a live, but he did that on Facebook.
Good work,
So
Andy.
Facebook set those rules, but YouTube jumped on it before Facebook even got to it. They decided then and there that they were going to follow, or so they both
Right.
went down that same road. You can't. And apparently, I don't know if you can say it or not on Facebook. I know my cousin that passed away back in August. They're having an auction tomorrow of his estate, and my cousin, his brother wrote up there. He says, "Well, there's 16 bang bangs." I'm going, "What the hell is he talking?" Oh, okay. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, going down to an auction.
Right.
So
Andrew,
Drew.
I promise you I am ready for the hurricane, buddy. These are normally my hurricane supplies. Everything is set up in my room for the hurricane. I have the only AC unit in case we lose power in here, which I run an extension cord. I'm all set up, buddy. Trust me. You don't have to worry about Dan and his hurricane stash.
No.
Oh.
I noticed you.
I saw that
you're
Dre.
missing. I noticed you're missing something there, though, mate. That's your hurricane shit. You're missing a hairbrush.
A what?
A hairbrush.
A hair? Oh no, yeah, it's in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need one of them in a hurricane, mate.
Yeah, no.
Made the bed, mowed the lawn, leaves it in an electric wheelchair. There you go. Matt understands most of his dates have the same rules. Look, don't touch. Unless I do hand over the $250, then I can do what I like. Now, drones. Hi,
Show you
Andrew.
how prepared I am.
Wrong Andrew. Wrong Andrew. Andy.
Yeah.
That's not Andrew Altschwager.
See, I even got water next to the toilet in case the water goes out. Dan is so prepared every year for this.
Dan is prepared. Yeah, there
bro.
you go.
I just filled all the gas tanks today. Changed the oil on the generator. It's all out there. I got a week's worth of fuel if I need to run the AC and the refrigerator and all that.
Nice. No. Yeah, that's all right, Andy. No worries.
I live in
mate.
Florida, bro. I'm prepped.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal for us.
Our cyclones head a little bit north of us, and we always end up with like the whip of the tail. So it gets really windy, and we get a lot of rain and heavy thunderstorms, all that sort of shit. But they always happen a little bit north of where we are. So, so fingers crossed, it's not too bad. It never has happened here, I don't think. But up north, they get nailed. They really do. All the time. Bloody things, I tell you. Anyway, that's what happens, in these climates. Because which surprises me, because we're very, very similar on the equator to you. Same sort of lateral line to Florida.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is our peak hurricane season. Normally, this time of year, we get 2 to 3 named storms. So we'll see. This is the first one. I have a feeling it'll come in as a tropical storm. I don't think it'll actually reach category anything, but if it does, I'm ready. I got all my camping gear out there ready to just throw in the truck and leave if it gets too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, hopefully you'll be all right, mate. I see. What's his name? Macca's, but Brian. His fucking tree fell on his house.
Yeah.
Up there. That made a mess of that joint, didn't it?
Yeah.
Think
Dan, your
fucking-
temperatures and everything are running almost identical to ours. 'Cause,
Yeah, it sucks.
you guys got right now. It's like 88 here, and we're 82, and your humidity is about 10 points higher than ours.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, during the day, it says it's like 94 outside, but feels like 107.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, and I ride my motorcycle in this. So Ron was saying, I'm not riding in this. I ride in it every day because I go do photography in it. So I just sweat my balls off every day and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Up and coming, 30th of June. I've got to get rid of these.
I just hope it floods. I would love a flood. That'll give me, you know how cool it would be to pull my jet ski out and rip down the Tampa streets on my jet ski.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I would have, I don't care how pissed off the police would be. If all this shit flooded, yeah, I am on my jet ski 110% taking the coolest footage you've ever seen.
3 million years where they find you holding the X3 next to your fossilized remains.
Hell yeah.
Has it got an SD
Oh.
card in it?
Dude, I
you
got
wonder.
RC boats. If these roads flood, I'm gonna be ripping the RC boats up and down there. The road.
You hit
Sorry.
Florida, southeast of the US, and 10 storms are so. Well,
I
I
see it
wish
as a
it was
day.
Ooh.
I wish it was coming into the Gulf. That way we get a lot of that.
Yeah,
But it's going out on that eastern seaboard.
yeah, you're not lucky this time. You can have the next one, Lloyd. We'll give it to you.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah,
You're
hand
welcome.
it out.
Yeah.
Pass the
Something to break
baton.
this humidity. If we get some rain, it'll break the humidity.
Mm.
Oh, you got good aircon though there, eh, Lloyd?
Right now, it's not working as good as it should, but yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, there's nothing worse than being fucking too hot in a box. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like when I always remember, especially Dad's place where he grew up, it was like it was a tin box. Everything was galvanized, you know, galvanized
Yeah.
bloody sheeting.
Yeah.
And in Adelaide, it's horrendously hot, you know, 43, 44 degrees, all that sort of shit. And that's what they grew up in, man. Oh my God. And it wasn't until I was like 13 or something before we actually got air conditioning in the house that we were in.
I grew up when I grew up in Denver. We didn't have any air conditioning in our house over there. You know, we didn't. I'm trying to think if we even had. I don't think we had air conditioning in our house in Grand Junction either. We just threw open the windows
But-
and they had a big
Kill me
water-fed
now.
box fan that we put in the
No.
living room, and that blew.
Nope.
Hey, Bob.
Hey.
But it
Lloyd's
had
Lloyd's the
humidity.
type of dude that hiked to school in like fucking 29 inches of snow, bro. He didn't give a fuck in the middle of a hurricane
Well,
in winter.
Yeah, no, I did walk up to the bus stop in the snow, and you know, it was
Bob
we
Casey.
get up to the corner bus stop, and it was a gas station in store,
Mm.
and they had one of them old thermometers on there, and it was nothing to see it at 10 below zero. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Michigan. Yeah, we used to
Yeah.
get way below the negatives. Oh, yeah.
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 So,
It
he
would
just
get
stood out there.
stupid cold. Now, I don't know if people realize this. Florida actually gets really cold, surprisingly. It'll get down into the sevens.
7?
7. Yep. 2 years ago
Fahrenheit?
it was 7 degrees here. Yep.
Wow.
On average, our cold nights will get to about 25 degrees, maybe 20. But yeah, and then it's weird. The sun comes up, boom, 70-degree day.
Yeah.
As soon as the
Yeah.
sun disappears, it drops like 50 degrees, man. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so
Well,
strange.
you know, that's what happens in winter here at the moment because it's very clear, right? So there's no cloud cover. And it's exactly what happens at night. As soon as the sun goes down, it starts to get cold. And it takes about maybe two or 3 hours. And you're
Mhm.
down to these temperatures now, which is, you know, like
Yeah.
4 and 5 out in Celsius, which I don't know what that is in your temps, maybe. What is it for? What is it, Dom? You're the Google master. 4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Around mid 40s.
Yeah, somewhere around there, right around there. Yeah.
Okay.
Because your zero
Right.
is 32 Fahrenheit, which is our freezing. So yeah, it'd be about somewhere around 40.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, so that's what we're going at the moment. So I've been getting home and I'm just whacking these air cons on, man, warming the place up. Geez, I tell you, I got to get a combustion heater back in here so I can burn some wood. Beautiful. Nothing like that.
Dude,
The
I
smell-
love wood fires. The smell, the
Yeah.
heat is so different that it radiates. It is just such a penetrating heat that just feels like it goes into you. It's weird, man.
It is, dude.
Like I said, I grew up in Michigan. We had a wood fire. Like that was our thing. We had one of those wood stoves that put out the heat. It was amazing. Oh, I remember just curling up next to the fire and just it was so peaceful. Just the sound of little popping and just
Yeah.
little amber and you just fall right asleep.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I had a combustion heater in. I put one in my old place, and it was the best thing ever. And you're right, it heats the shit out of it. And I was in the railways back then. I used to go down with one of the fettlers, and we'd go down to the rail yard, and we'd go and get all the new sleepers had come in, and we'd cut up. They got a huge bandsaw, and we'd cut up redwood sleepers and chuck them in the back of my 4-wheel drive. Oh, I had barely any steering going home. Well, let me tell you, but that it was good, man. I'll tell you, that stuff burns nice and hot. Look who we got in the freaking chat here is Ari. How are you, brother?
Ari.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Hey, Ari.
My memory
Wow.
isn't what it was. I thought Matt ruined the internet on Sunday.
Hi, Sarah.
Well, speaking of memories, it's Saturday, Ari. Yeah, so no, he's doing all right. I spoke to Ari.
Sarah's
I
got
don't
a
know,
question for you.
Wow, I haven't seen Ari in forever.
Send. Oh, okay. All right.
And Sarah
You know-
Stickley is here.
Lloyd, I see you smoke that cigarette, and I want one so bad. I quit like 6 years ago when I started having health conditions,
Yeah,
but I still get around people, and that smell it's so good.
I quit. I've quit up to, I think the longest I ever quit was 8 years.
Yeah.
And then something comes up and it just stresses me, and I'm back at it. So I'll quit these eventually. But in my case, you know, I can either have breathing problems from smoking, or I can have breathing problems from being overweight. So
Mm.
I like being lighter weight and having the smoking problems rather than the, you know, fact that I'm 50 pounds overweight. You know,
Sure.
Yeah.
right now I'm 169, and I'm wearing a 30-inch waist, and I haven't worn a 30-inch waist since about 1982.
So you're putting on a little heftiness there, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, I got up to before I lost this last bunch of weight, I was 226 pounds, and now I'm 169. So
I was gonna say, Lloyd, you're only 30 pounds off what I am right now, buddy.
yeah, well, yeah, I put a little bit more on since Judy passed away because I'm eating a little more regularly now. I forced myself to have a meal every day, which sometimes taking care of her I'd forget. So I was
Right.
down at 163. So I've gained about 6 pounds. So
And we're eating some good protein in that diet, sir. Some good
Oh,
red
yeah.
meats and bacon and
yeah.
oh
I
yeah.
go
Chicken and
about,
broccoli.
well, I go about once a week to have a steak.
Oh yes.
You know, I go about every 2 weeks. I go over to Chili's and have one of their ribeyes, which are
Oh.
delicious. And then I'll go, about
295
Saturdays.
kilo.
On Saturdays, I go up to
Woo!
Golden Corral and have. If you go after 4 o'clock, they got sirloin, so I go up there and have sirloin. So yeah.
Old Bob Casey's up there at 295. Feel light as a feather.
Yeah, but Jesus, how tall is he? 6'8" or something like that. You know, he's a big old boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not as tall as Kai, but he's not far behind him.
You hear Matt's barbecue ribs are really good. Of course they are, mate. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're well done.
Matt's
Well-
ribs are the kind of ribs that you can eat and lose weight.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not sure I want to eat those ribs.
Fuck, I'll never
Yeah,
live that
one
down.
bite of them and you won't eat anything for a month.
Ooh.
I'll never live that down. That
That's-
was horrendous.
That's one thing I've never been able to eat is ribs. I think what it was, I had a really bad experience when I was a kid. I think I overate a bunch of ribs when I was a kid, and it made me puke really bad. And the
Oh, yeah.
vomit was so horrible. And I just remember, like, anytime I eat ribs now, that flavor gets in my mouth, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, mm-mm. No, it was pretty unforgettable, I think, as a child. It kind of scarred me a little bit. I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
it'll do that. You see, flavors like that. But Muskogee's got they've got about 6 barbecue joints here, and they sell part of them have baby back ribs, and the other part have beef ribs. But
Mm.
they're all smoked, and they're all
See, I do love smoked meats. It's something about ribs.
Yeah.
The flavor's different to me.
yeah. The flavor on ribs are just a little different. It depends on whether they're pork ribs or beef ribs too. So
Truth. I think I had pork, but it just had a more gamey flavor to it than anything.
Yeah,
It was
pork
like,
ribs do have kind of that.
And you know what? That depends because some pieces of pork I have taste like the farm, right?
Right.
Not a nice thing. And my
Yeah.
sister actually said to me, she goes, I'll do some pork ribs for you. And she goes, oh no, I don't like pork. And I said, what? Really? She goes, yeah. I had pork a couple of years ago, and it just tasted like the farm. And I said, I know exactly what you're talking about. But I said, I can guarantee you these ribs will not taste like that because when you burn that out of them, no,
Yeah, see, I was like,
hey, fucking
yeah,
charcoaled that bitch and gave it to her.
yeah. I won't eat. I don't like pork loin because to me it's got that flavor. Just or pork roast. I like a beef roast, but not a pork roast. It's just
Yeah, I got a bunch of pork loins. I do like them if they're cooked right.
yeah.
I don't mind them. What do we got here? Is there a camera to this thing, or is it just what's going on?
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, you're coming back from the movies.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yes, and Deadpool was fucking hilarious.
Yes, it is. It is great.
Deadpool.
It is amazing. Yes, it is.
Excellent. Oh, you see, you had a good night. Date night there
I'll
for
check
these
that
two.
out, Don.
Mm.
Unbelievable. She's just in time to give us the Sarah Stickley dad joke of the
Yeah,
week.
we ate a Bubba Gump shrimp.
You ate a what?
A Bubba Gump shrimp.
What's a Bubba Gump shrimp?
You don't remember the movie? Oh God, I can't even think of it right now. Forrest Gump, where Bubba Gump was
Bubba
always
Gump, yeah.
shrimp pie, shrimp meat, shrimp sauce, shrimp.
Yeah.
Bubba Gump shrimp.
Shrimp gumbo.
Right.
Yeah, that's where we ate.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
no.
really good. Okay, so Justin, don't spoil anything, but yeah, they introduced a lot of old characters, and come on,
that
tell me I
sounds good,
caught you
Bob.
off guard, bro.
That sounds nice, Bob. Ooh,
It
yeah.
does.
Yeah, there was some characters I wasn't expecting to be in the movie.
Right, and the cameos were great,
Yes.
bro. The cameos were a lot of fun, man. They had a lot of unexpected people in it. Did you know Ryan Reynolds' entire family was in that movie, including his
Really?
kids?
Yes,
Yeah.
I told him.
Yeah, we saw
Yes.
him.
I told him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let him forget. Yeah, I've got to check that out. By all accounts, it sounds pretty cool. Man.
Yeah, it's you gotta.
Hey, you ain't shut it down to play Fortnite yet?
I was waiting for you to get home, mate. I'm getting tired of this. I've got to get some action in my life, you know, a bit of Fortnite. Jeez.
We'll be home in an hour.
You'll be home when, sorry?
Yeah.
In about an hour.
In an hour. Right,
Roughly.
okay. I don't know if I'm going to be...
Jesus,
I'll be-
where'd you guys drive to go to the movies?
New York.
Made a trip to Orlando, I guess.
Oh. Did you go as far as Maryland?
Just sit down. Good leave.
No?
Monkey party.
Okay. No, anyway.
Hey, no sex talk while you're on here, man.
Oh, he's gone just as it got
Yeah,
interesting.
Tomas.
Good night,
She
Tomas.
was like,
Have an early
yeah,
morning.
because
Thomas, mate. Good on you, man.
Sarah was really turned on after that movie, guaranteed. She's going to take Justin home and rape him first before we get to have him.
That's what used to happen when she watched this live show. I don't know why, but anyway, that's
Yeah, I don't either.
14 kids now over 3 years. Fucking hell. Think it's bedtime. See you later, Thomas. Thanks very much for fucking good to see you again, brother. I
Hey,
hope
Paul.
you're doing really well. Good on
Hey,
you,
wait.
mate.
Hello, Paul.
See you
Legendary.
later.
Has anybody else here seen the new Wolverine movie?
Wiggy.
No?
So Start just got home. Oh, out with Waypoint. Oh, yeah, nice, mate. Nice.
Good work.
Sorry, mate.
What movie was that
surprising.
you asked about, Dan?
I said, has anybody else here seen the new Wolverine?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It is one of those movies. I don't care how old you are. It is fucking hilarious. You should watch it. Doesn't even matter if you're into superhero stuff. It is just funny. Just in general, a funny ass movie. It takes all the stuff that's out today, Gen Z, all of it, and just throws it into one big pot and trashes it and has a bunch of laughs
Yeah.
at it. It is great.
Oh,
It is
okay,
entertaining as hell.
Yeah, after hearing the reviews on it, I'm wanting to go see it. So
Yeah, I will say this: it's very gory. It's definitely a graphic movie. There's a lot
Deadpool
of
is anyway. So
yes. This was a whole new level of gore and blood and greatness. Yeah, the whole opening scene is. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but the whole opening scene is just gnarly. It is bad, funny, amusing, gross, all at the same time, man.
well, part of the things that they reason so many
Sounds like my
cameos is
Facebook.
because after the Infinity Wars and all all that's in Endgame, they kept putting out all these movies and they sucked.
Sucks,
So
right?
so what they've done is they're going back and they just stopped everything. And basically, this was a lead into what the next 2 or
Yes.
3 movies are going to be. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
Secret Wars. Yeah.
Well, before Secret Wars is going to be, Doomsday.
Yeah, well, that's right. You got Fantastic Fours being released because they have to tie in the story.
Well, Doomsday, I don't know if that's a Fantastic Four movie or not, but do you know who the new Doctor Doom is?
Yeah, that's what I thought Doomsday was, Doctor Doom.
Yeah, but I mean, do you know who's playing it?
Oh, yeah, it's Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, Tony Stark. Or,
Yeah,
well, Robert
yeah. I
Downey
mean,
Jr.
the only reason that's a possibility now is because they've opened up the multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, intriguing
Wait,
stuff, man. Well, that's
and a lot of
the only
people
reason. The only reason that Deadpool and Wolverine happened was because of the multiverse.
Right.
Because Logan, he died in Logan. This was a whole
Right.
nother version of Wolverine that's in this
right,
one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They're trying to get what they're trying to do is shut the multiverse down.
Right.
That's why they got rid of and they fired the guy that plays Kang or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he was pissed. Oh
Yeah,
my
'cause-
God, he was pissed.
Well, he was also in legal problems. I can't remember what the problem
Yes,
was, but
beating up his wife. Yeah, it
oh
was,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
smacking his wife
violence,
around
so,
a little bit.
yeah.
Domestic violence case.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were like, oh well, I guess we got to cancel Kang and shut down this, and we'll just go a whole new direction with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You had a rant about that. I saw that.
Right.
Recycling.
Wow.
Chris Evans makes a cameo.
dude,
But
his
not
cameos.
as- not
Yes,
as-
don't ruin it. Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Don't ruin
yeah.
it. It
won't.
is catches you so off guard because I was not ready for it either. I was expecting what you were just about to say, and
Right.
I got something very different. I was
yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
yeah, I forgot he did that. That's
Yeah,
right.
I was going to say, do you remember the what he did before that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off. Oh my God, he's gonna say it. Wait, what?
Well, it's like the guy who plays Wolverine, or not Wolverine, Deadpool.
Oh,
What's his name?
Ron.
Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. He was in. He was
Green Lantern, and Blade.
Well, yeah, but he was also in one of the Wolverine movies about the I don't know Legacy or whichever one.
But yeah, Origins, X-Men Origins.
Yeah. As what the hell?
Yeah, Weapon
character?
X.
Yeah. So yeah, he's it's like they're just recycling them all.
Well, technically, he played, and that was the whole thing with Weapon X was that was Deadpool. Weapon X was Deadpool.
Oh, that's right. He
Right?
played Deadpool. Yeah.
He played Deadpool in X-Men Origins, but they
Right.
sewed his mouth shut so he couldn't talk, and that's not the Deadpool character from the comics. Nobody
Right.
understood that version of him. They were like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah.
Ryan
Matt, you get on board, Matt. Jeez, where have you been? You fucking pansy.
Right.
Yes, he was, Don. You're right. That's what I was trying to think of. He played Deadpool, but a
Yeah.
different Deadpool.
Right.
I actually, believe it or not, I actually liked the Green Lantern. I thought it was
I thought it was all right.
all right.
It was all right.
It wasn't great, but I thought it was all right. But it was
Yeah.
a lot better than the Green Hornet.
Yes. Oh my God, that was horrible, and that pisses me off because that was a Bruce Lee fucking masterpiece of greatness, is what that should have
Yes.
been, and that
And they
ended up just
really,
garbage. Wow, that was garbage.
the asshole they got
Whew.
to play him was just not
Seth Rogen.
the Bruce Lee part, but the idiot that plays the Green Hornet. Just like,
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
Seth Rogen. Oh my God.
Yeah, Seth Rogen. Yeah,
Such a piss ass. Oh man, I'm so glad the Seth era is over. Holy cow. When that dude was on top, I was like, this needs to end.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired of the stoner jokes. We get it, dude. You're a stoner. You smoke weed. Whoa.
But yeah, but I think they're trying to kind of get back to their roots of what made the Marvel universe what
Mhm.
it was.
Well,
Because
what's really interesting about that, Lloyd, is that they just brought in the main characters that started X-Men.
yeah,
Technically, Blade was the first Marvel
first one.
character.
Yeah, yep.
And so, not to ruin things, but it's then you followed it up with Wolverine being the actual first X-Men.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that. You're right. They are getting back to the roots.
Yeah, I think it was when Gunn came in and took over. James Gunn came in, and they had basically after they did Endgame, I don't think they knew where to go, so they tried to go too many places at once.
One time, yeah.
And the Marvels, that has to be one of their all-time greatest movies.
Oh God, what a flop that was, bro. Wow.
Jesus. And that was the other thing. In order to understand some of these later movies, you had to have watched the Disney Plus
Mhm.
original series that they were doing, in the back. So
Right.
if you didn't have that, you'd come into that movie and go, huh? What?
Well, they've still, Lloyd, they've still opened too many doors because now you have the TVA mixed in with there. Now we're doing
Yeah.
time travel and the multiverse all at the same time. There's, and they did this so they could open up all these new possibilities without having to be like, oh, this timeline could just be different, so we don't have to keep track of what we've already done or make a mistake. That's the wonderful thing about the multiverse, is that now they can just create whatever story they want to without worry about intersecting.
Yeah, I think they're gonna, because they're doing the cartoon series of Crisis on Infinite Earths, and I know when they did it on the television show, they killed off all of the other universes. I think that's what they're going to do here. They're getting them all brought in, and then they're going to have the Crisis on Infinite Earths, shut it all down. Then everybody will be on one place, and they don't have to mess with that friggin' multiverse anymore. They're trying to get away from it, I think.
Well, heck, they just brought in the whole new series of the Elementals or the Immortals? Elementals? I think it's called the Elementals. Did you see that? Yeah, that's a whole new
a whole new set of them.
Yeah, bro. It's I don't know. I didn't enjoy it. It was all right, I guess. Angelina Jolie's always hot, so I can watch her in anything. But
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It felt weird. I was like, hey, where's all the superheroes doing while all this is going on?
Exactly.
How come they're not involved when this gigantic robot thing that was born from a star is coming out of our planet from the core? And
movie just the Eternals. That's right. Thank you.
The Eternals. Yeah. Fuck, man. What a dumb movie that was. They can just be done with that. I never need to see that again.
It was like, it made no sense. There was no connection to anything.
Right?
Except our own mythology. That would be the only way you'd.
But it's part of the Marvel universe, and now we've got that too. But I guess Superman was on vacation during all that, and the Thor wasn't around.
I know. It was just like. It's like they made the movie just because they thought that, it's like I keep telling people, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. You know what they need to make? They need to make Spawn. I want to see a new version of Spawn. That's what I want. I've been waiting for that for years. And Michael J. White is still in such phenomenal shape that he could still play Spawn again.
Right.
Crazy. Do it before he's too old. Let's get a Spawn movie going.
Well, and they're doing the same thing over at DC. They've shut everything down and starting over,
Yeah. Well, that's just I'm going to be honest with you, man. DC is the only thing DC's really done that's been worth a damn to me is Dark Knight and the Batman Begins
Yeah,
and
the
Dark Knight.
yeah, the trilogy. Yeah,
I didn't really like the third one. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't like the third one. I thought the third one was a bit overplayed.
Yeah, it was.
That one just
that
went
is-
on of an entirely way too long movie. It was just ugh.
Now the Batman is it's different, and I kind of
Yes.
like it. And
It was dark. It was a
it's
very
definitely
dark, gritty.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I
It's
do
a
not
gritty.
like the new version of the Joker with
No. Joaquin
with,
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix is like, this isn't the Joker. This guy's got some serious delusional problems. He needs to be locked
Yeah, he's
up.
yeah.
Yeah. He even makes
I don't-
Heath Ledger's Joker look sane.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing about Heath was that Heath did play probably the best version of the Joker ever.
Right.
He was very dark and sinister, but also understood the pleasantries of the character.
Yeah.
That was what was interesting to me, is that it never went out of bounds. It was always within a reasonable
Yeah.
ability of the Joker to perform these acts on the city. Right?
Right.
And
I
as
think
long
he
as they
was-
go ahead.
I agree with you, though. I think he was one of the best Jokers that they've had. Although, for entertainment value alone, I do like Jack Nicholson's.
Oh yeah.
But it's
It's an
more the
original.
classic. It's a classic version now.
He was more of the cartoon version
Or
of
the
the
television,
Joker.
the 60s
Right, or
television
the
series.
the 60s television style. I would
Cesar
agree with
Romero,
that.
Cesar Romero played it.
He came off more as the Cape Crusader style of Joker,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That very dark but giggly version of him.
Yeah. Have you seen the new cartoon, Batman, the Cape Crusader?
No,
series?
no. Do I need to watch it?
Yeah, it's interesting. Now, in one of the recent Batman, I think in the Batman, isn't Commissioner Gordon? He's a black guy, right?
In what?
The Batman.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the Batman the Cape Crusader cartoon series that they're doing, well,
Mhm.
Commissioner Gordon and Barbara are both black. Well, they look just like they always do, except they got different colored skin. I mean,
Okay.
they have Barbara Gordon. She looks, you can see her as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl, except she's got brown.
Right.
So that's the only, but it's a pretty good, it's a good one to watch.
Okay. So
so
you have seen Deadpool 1 and 2 though.
I've seen 1 and 2, yes.
Then you definitely need to go watch this in theaters, Lloyd. This is a movie
yeah.
you don't want to miss in theaters.
That's
Go
what
watch
everybody
it.
keeps saying. I'm gonna have to get with my youngest son. He likes to go to. He and I usually go to that. And matter of fact, I'm surprised he hasn't contacted me to go see it because.
And Lloyd, I cannot stress this enough. Pay attention. I know you're going to want to laugh and look at whoever's sitting next to you. You're like, oh my God. You miss a lot of fine details if you do that.
Right.
You got to really be paying attention to everything going on in the background too, because there's a lot of stuff you're going to miss if you don't.
Yeah, because some of the characters that are doing cameos, they're just standing there. They're not doing anything. They're just there. And it's like,
right.
What are you talking about? Yeah. So, yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that part. And, but that's sort of like The Flash, which I don't care about Ezra Miller. It's one way or the other. I don't like, I like him when he plays the Flash, but when he plays the other version that he goes back to, that guy just got on my last nerve, like it's annoying, Jesus. But I love the way they presented all of the cameos of every Superman, every Batman, every, all of that. I mean, they went back and even what the hell is it? Nicolas Cage's Superman.
Really?
Yeah. Nicolas Cage does a cameo in it. Because he was slotted to play Superman and the movie never got made, but they did do some screenshots of him wearing the Superman outfit. So they took that and did a little CGI work on it, or a little AI work on it, and put him in there. It's where he's doing he's trying to wind everything backwards again, and they opened up the multiverse like crazy, and they had the original George Reeves Superman from the 50s. They had the original, Bruce Wayne and from the 60s,
Sure.
They had Christopher Reeves, they had him on there.
Fucking Adam
They
West.
even had the one that played Superman Returns.
No kid.
Yeah.
Did we lose Matt? What, Matt? I think we
don't know.
overtalked Matt.
He just
we got sidetracked. Poor Matt.
yeah.
Sorry,
yeah,
Matt.
Andrew, I became the host.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked Matt right out of his own chat.
Yeah, we did. We just talked him out of his own show.
Yeah.
Matt, come back.
Yeah. Well, you and I sort of have that same connection because, like I think one time we got to talk about Star Wars and did the same thing we did.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can because I get hooked on it, man.
Yeah.
I've been a big movie buff for a long time, just because I love all the classics. I even like stuff people haven't seen yet. I'll give you one to watch, Lloyd, if you're bored as fuck and you want to entertain yourself with something that is slightly paranormal but not really. It's interesting, man.
What's that?
It's called No One Will Save You. It took such a strange turn that I think it's going to be a cult classic film within the next 3 years or so.
Really? I'll have to put that on my.
No One Will Save You. It is. You're going to think it's based on aliens, and it kind of is. Well, the majority of it is, but it's weird. It's
Really?
a weird movie, but I enjoyed it. At the end, it was because I thought I was like, I'll tell you what. Have you seen Signs? Remember Signs with Mel Gibson?
As a matter of fact, I just watched it here about a week ago.
Okay. It would be if the movie Signs didn't end where it ended in that.
Right.
If all of a sudden Signs didn't end there and just kept going and presented more movie, that would be this.
Okay.
All right. It's interesting. It's very interesting. It's creepy and interesting. And at the end of it, you're going to go, oh, I was not expecting that. That's
the
wild.
kind of movies I like to see.
Right.
Where you just, you think you got it figured out, and then all of a sudden, like,
yeah,
where the hell did that come from? Yeah.
Right.
Have you
but
seen
if you were
The
paying
Beekeeper?
No, I need to see that.
That's a good. Everybody was
because I like
talking about it,
Statham. I like Statham.
Yeah.
So
it's.
I meant to watch that. I'm going to watch it tonight. That's what I'm going to watch.
Yeah, it's along the line of the accountant. Sort of.
Oh, really? With Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like he's a beekeeper. That's all he wants to do. But
everybody keeps fucking with him.
Yeah. Well,
and he has a set of skills.
Well, yeah, and some wrongs had to be righted.
Mm.
And yeah, it's pretty good. It's because several people said, "Have you seen it?" And I said, "No." You got to see it. So, yeah, like Bill. Matter of fact, I think it was actually we were talking about it when I was sitting in for Ron Brown for a couple of weeks when he had his eye surgery on Coast to Coast Drones, and Bill was talking about that, and so after that, I went and watched it, and it is it's a movie you got to watch. Just put it on your bucket list,
a movie I think you'll really appreciate if you haven't seen it yet. It's called Nobody. Came out like 2 or 3 years ago. Very interesting. I think you will really enjoy it if you write it down and try to watch the trailer on it. It's it's one of those movies like, do you like John Wick?
Yeah.
Okay. Is John Wick sensed, but the dude actually is older and can get beat up, but once you realize like his driven abilities are well beyond what they should be, the people that fucked with him shouldn't have fucked with him. But he's just this guy who wakes up this monotonous life, who used to do something in his past that is really, government official stuff, and his wife doesn't know it, and he gets put in a circumstance where one day he's like, I fucking hate this life, and he's sitting on a bus and just watching this shit play out in front of him, and he's just hoping somebody will say something to him that is negative, so he can just turn into his old self.
Yeah.
And it happens in that moment. You're just like, yes, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen it's been put on. It's popped up on my. You should watch this list, and for some reason, I just keep moving past it. So.
You'll love
I've
it.
got that. I've just added it to my watch list. So,
Ooh, and the soundtrack is phenomenal. Whoever came up with the soundtrack, if you appreciate good soundtracks in movies, you'll appreciate this.
TJ says we made Matt bore. Did we bore you, Matt, with all this comic book talk?
No. What happened is I went out to go to the toot, right, because I need a whiz anyway, and then my builder had a little bit of a problem trying to fit something up against the wall, so I had to hold a bit of shit up. Anyway, so I gave him a bit of a hand, and it's all done now, so it's good.
Nice.
Okay.
Ashley.
Well. Ashley, hello.
Oh, one more for you, Lloyd. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but it's called damn, it's really hard to pronounce. Itzu. Hold on a sec. It's about a guy who's digging for gold, and he literally says nothing the entire movie. But the Germans are coming to take over the countryside where he decided to leave. Hitsu. Oh my God, I cannot think of the name of it. Fucking great movie, bro. Very gory, very graphic.
Okay, I'll have to look for it.
But let me see if I can figure out the name of it. God damn.
Actually, I think it's another one I think was put on my recommended.
It's amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I love these serving justice movies, man. They're diehard too. Like,
I like all of the Wick. I like all of the Equalizer.
Yes.
Those were. I love those. I think that
my dad does too.
Yeah. Denzel Washington. He did. And I said it right, Dominic. I said Washington, asshole. So don't say anything. I was giving me shit because I say Washington. But anyways, Denzel Washington. He does a good job in that. He plays that. I love it. It makes me start looking at my watch whenever he does that thing. Okay, there's an ass kicking coming. Let's see how far he's got it. Yeah. He don't care what time it is. He's looking for an ass kicking time.
The movie is called Sisu. And Sisu, Sisu, Sisu. It's done by the creators of John Wick. This shit was gory, bro. I mean, like, he literally says nothing the entire time. The main actor, and he is put under so much stress, and so much crazy stuff happens to him this entire movie. You just feel the pain this dude's going through just to get this sack of gold that he has on his horse to a bank so he can collect his money. But when I say it is John Wick based, I'm not kidding, man. The kill scenes in this movie are awesome. There are times, watch the Red Band trailer. You'll see a lot of gore in the Red Band trailer. You'll be like, oh yeah, I have to watch this movie right now. This is a movie. I'm going to watch it again tonight.
Yeah, it's on Stars. I'll watch it.
Oh. Matt, I suggest you watch it too if you want a really fun, gory, just crazy ass movie. Sisu.
Yeah, and there's two of them. You want the one from 2022 because the one from 2019 is a documentary about a bicycle rider or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, we want the guy digging for gold that doesn't talk.
Yeah,
that just has one skill set: kill fucking everything that gets in his way.
Hang on. You've just described someone on this panel.
Yeah?
Yeah. The dude who doesn't talk.
Yeah, Dom.
Yeah.
How many weapons do you own, Dominic? Just interested.
None.
Yeah.
Had to get rid of them, eh? Mm.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. If I take a sledgehammer to your basement downstairs, I wouldn't happen to dig up a chest full of greatness, would I?
But I've got that out in the open on display.
You just want people to know what your skill set is. Dom's trying to hide what he did.
Outlander. Yeah, I haven't watched Outlander yet. I've been going to.
It's okay.
Yeah,
All
Mark
right.
Casey says he has stars in. But he says Outlander's a good show, so I'm gonna
It's
have to
good.
check it out. Yeah,
That's good. Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. If you're a fan of the John Wicks, I strongly suggest Sisu.
yeah, I like all of those. You know, people that look low key and seem laid back, and then all of a sudden they become the justice. You know,
Yeah.
they become the true justice warriors. You know, not like these
Well, there.
guys that right. That's one way to shut me up. Asshole. You could have just said, Lloyd, you're talking too much. Yeah, he
Holy shit.
mutes my mic and farts. That's just exactly
There-
how.
there-
Okay.
There's a scene in this movie, Lloyd, where a horse that the dude is riding on gets obliterated by, I can't even remember if it's a grenade or a landmine, but it is so fucking graphic, dude. Blood everywhere. I'm almost convinced they blew up a real horse.
Yeah, sometimes they do such a damn good job. You wonder, you know, when I see something like that, I actually wait at the end to say, no animals were harmed in the filming of this, you know. If
Yeah.
they don't have that on there, I thought, okay, they blew that damn horse up, you know.
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm
Yeah, he's
almost
probably
1,000%
headed to the-
sure.
Yeah. He's
It was
probably
a
headed
dead
to the
horse
Goon
that they
Factory.
used.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah.
But if you like watching Nazis get killed in a very epic way, Sisu's the way to go.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah.
I'm just going to change the subject for a couple of minutes.
If you have to. It's your show or not.
Because
I guess.
I mean, you know, because I've got to actually nick off soon because I've got a lot to do today. But anyway, what I'm going to do is this here, right? I just got to promote something right here, right? Now this lot here, I'm going to put this in, look at this Matt bump coming up, right? So I'm going to put this in the chat here. This is a 9-part documentary in which I got drone footage for.
Yep.
And Dominic's seen it, and so has Chris Hope.
Fascinating.
I put a community tab out of it, whatever. Anyway. So this is I'll tell you what, man, there's a lot of work that's gone into the 9-part series, man. I'll tell you what, geez, I'll tell you. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I did do this, but this is the channel here. If you just want to go over and give him a little bit of a subscribe, and if you don't mind, just go down into the comments and comment down there and tell him where you're from and all that sort of stuff too, you know, because he was very interested. Because I told him, I said, do you mind if I put it on a live show and you know, show the boys in America and all sort. Oh, bloody hell, that'd be awesome if they, you know, give some feedback or whatever. So
Okay.
it'd be really cool if you could whip over and just check it out. I mean, it goes for like this 50 minutes, just that one. So there's 9 parts. This is 12. Sorry, 12 documentaries.
Yeah,
I wasn't
I'll-
going to correct you but I read that, so I thought, but you were part of it, but I wasn't going to correct you.
I know.
I'll-
What a
I'll
dickhead.
stop
eh?
in and drop my haptic feedback off.
Yeah, do that. No, actually, you're banned, Dan. So
Oh, fuck. All right. Well, there's that.
don't write a thing, you knob. All right. So just pop on in, and he's got 220 subscribers at the moment. He's done a few other videos and all sorts of shit that he does. Like he likes doing a lot of filmmaking and stuff like that. So you know, it's really good if you know, we could get some of the international community. You know,
I'll give it a look. Yep.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate
Does anybody get shit faced in this video?
it. Yes, all the time, mate. So watch it all the way through. You can't
Right.
skip it. It happens right at the end, right? So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm in.
So yeah, check it out, and pop on over and give him a little bit of a subscription too. He's on 220 subscribers, as I said. So
Okay.
I'll just play this little bit. He just used a little bit of my my footage here going over Brizzy, right over here. I'm not too keen on the color grading, but anyway.
That's haptic feedback for you.
But anyway, That's
Well, that's how we knew you filmed it, because it actually would look like crap. You know, if somebody else had
Yeah.
filmed it, they would have been more professional. So yeah.
oh, geez, I've been
Yeah.
attacked like this for 6 months.
Yeah, you didn't think the color. You didn't think the color graded before you gave it to him?
I mean, really.
No, he just wanted log. He wanted log. So that's what he got.
Don says, "Who smeared shit on the lens?" That would
Exactly.
be Matt.
Exactly. Look at it. It's like anyway. That was. I just gave him the log footage, which was totally perfectly
Yeah.
exposed, and that's what he wanted to do with it. So anyhow, it sort of keeps in line, I guess, with the grading that he's done. That's, although it's a little bit murky, but this is sort of like the color grading he's done on it. You know, very
Yeah,
white
yeah.
stuff.
It gives it that documentary feel.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, that's the way it is. So yeah, pop on in if you want to. If you
Right.
get interested in it, I mean, you know,
I
there's
mean, Hi, Brett.
12 hours worth of shit to watch there. Bloody oath. So yeah,
Right.
hopefully you know, you enjoy it or whatever. But anyway, we have AI now. That's a damn issue, Matt. Yeah. Well, I know. Victoria, Brett, how are you, mate? Matt's crap theatre amateur approved. Listen to Jim. Listen to
Damn,
him.
amateur.
Yeah, yeah.
When I look up porn, I'm gonna type it just like that from now on.
Yeah, it's like Avatar. Amateur.
Yeah,
Amateur.
I get
Amateur
so
bill.
damn tired of watching all these channels that they have this AI narration that
Oh, yeah,
my
garbage.
God, it's like, and you know, and then they try to put pictures with the story they're telling. You know, it's like about some guy that's living out in the desert, and they put some chick in a bikini. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what the fuck's that have to do with it? You know, it's like it's laziness on the part of these film people now. They're just
Well, you know what shits me is the shorts videos that come off like Elon Musk or something like that, and they've got a voice that sounds like Elon Musk, right? So
Yes, and they're selling some fake product.
His yeah. I endorsed this, blah blah blah, and you can tell his mouth is fake as fuck, fake as fuck. You know, people, Elon Musk said it. Oh, anyway,
yeah, I know it just and so many of them I because there's a lot of these channels. I like to watch some of the documentaries and, you know, stuff about history, and I just cover all sorts of different things, and they all seem to be going that way now. And it's like last night I watched 10 different videos. Not one of them was an actual human narrator.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now I saw one today, and it was really good, and it wasn't AI because this had something to do with his family, so he was actually narrating what it all meant. So it's like, so okay, but these guys have just gotten so damn lazy. They type a script and let it, and it's not that
Right.
good yet, you know. Like we were
Write
talking
a
the other
story.
day, somebody was talking about B29Ss. You know, and but what the sentence was supposed to be, there was no B29S.
29s.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
B29s in plural. It's like,
Yeah,
the damn AI doesn't know what in the hell it's. It just pisses me off.
yeah. I know.
Lazy
I'm
bastards.
actually AI at the moment. The real Matt's on an island with a shitload of naked chicks. I just have to sit in for the day. All right, so I'm gonna.
Well, I can't tell the difference between you and the real one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're both
The-
fake.
There's no. Oh,
This is why I won't go to the drone meet unless Lloyd goes.
the fake bump. The fake bump. You think I'm giving a fake bump away right now?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm actually going to see if this fake bump worked because we're on 220 subscribers here for Natural Progression Films.
Refresh.
Refresh. All right, okay. Since the crowd went wild right then and asked me to refresh, I will. There was only. Damn.
Fucking famous asshole, you.
I know, it's fucking amazing. All right. I'm getting a smaller mirror put in this bathroom here so I don't have to look at myself so much. All right.
You don't want your head to keep getting bigger, huh?
I do.
We need to install a smaller one. We got to shrink this thing.
You go. Oh, had to get one of those makeup mirrors, you know.
Yeah.
With
The kind that magnifies, yeah.
Get it. That's actually at waist height for some reason. I don't know why he put it there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, how old are you now? You're 55, did you say?
Yes,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah.
Well,
55.
you probably need that mirror just to be able to see because, you're getting that age that you can't see shit anyway. So, because of your old eyes. So, you probably need
Yeah.
to get one of those magnifying mirrors
Hmm.
so you can actually find, your wee willy winky.
Because that's not cutting it anymore. The magnification on that
Right,
just
yeah.
doesn't cut it. Yeah, it's got to be a lot stronger as you get older. I can imagine that Lloyd's got the Hubble telescope where he lives. All right.
Well, actually, I got a new set of eyes a couple of years ago. So,
Oh shit! It's getting real now, folks. Stick around for the after party.
Righto. All right, I'm going to refresh this, as I said, because the crowd went mental. All right, 220 subscribers. And now we have got 223. How many people
Right.
got watching? How many people got watching? 17 people and only 3 people.
Wait. Hold on a minute. You said 225 and then you said 223. We lost 2?
Was that 225? Was it
No,
225?
it
it
was
was
220.
220.
It started when I checked. It was 220.
Yeah, 220. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rewind it. I could have sworn you said 225. I'm not hearing
He
things.
probably did. You know how his mind. He's that old. His mind isn't
Motherfucker.
working well anymore.
Getting old. Getting old, Lloyd. I'm starting to forget stuff.
He's catching up with me.
All right. So, all right. Well, you stay where you are, Lloyd, and I'll catch up. And then,
Well, that's my plan. I've decided to just quit aging now. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It won't be long. You'll catch up with me.
Yeah.
there you go.
You wanker. Bob, how are you? Okay, so 223. Oh, that's a little bit.
Play the
which makes me
music.
think- Which make now it's 222. Huh?
Oh no.
Are you
So-
shitting? Really?
What's going on in the chat there, people? Oh man, dear. Come
Yeah, you're all a bunch of cunts. And that's
That's
my
what-
favorite cunt.
Well, yeah, it's 220.
Oh, pulls out the Aussie slang. All right, so we'll call that as 222, shall we? The map bump worked to a degree, so I've
Yeah.
got to.
If your pathetic channel's smaller than me, let me give you a map bump. And if your channel's doing pathetically, let me give you a map bump.
And there you have it. And this didn't happen. Don't know where that come from. But anyway, celebrations all around.
That was a piss weak map bump. That's what Victorian Aerial Vision said.
Well,
That's-
it's not like it's not like Matt's live enough for people to actually be involved like they used to be.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I know.
Most of them probably think this is a replay from some other show.
Yeah, Matt used to get like 10, 15,000 people in here. Now he's lucky if he can pull 19.
Yeah. Yeah. Check that. Well, this is the reason I didn't advertise that I was
Yeah.
going to do a live show, because I didn't want it to be as huge as it used to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Because it
to
got a
control
little
a crowd like that. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Out of
It is.
control. Hmm.
I had extra security.
For you there.
Yeah.
put extra
I know what you
security
mean.
on. Yeah.
I deal with that every Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Do you? Whose show do you watch?
Well, see, that's why. See, I'm doing my show, and that's why I said it's okay for you to do yours because it wouldn't really take away from me.
Oh, dear, it's hard to pull 2 viewers away from your channel, Lloyd.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is, yeah.
Dan doesn't even do a show anymore, so you don't have to worry about me competing.
Oh, my
Jacko!
Oh,
God.
yeah, finally.
Holy
The
fuck!
birthday boy.
It lives.
The birthday boy.
My little
What are you,
buddy.
75 this year, aren't you, mate? Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, well done,
Yeah.
mate. You just got on just in time, because I'm going to nick off in a second, mate, because I've been on for nearly 3 hours.
Yeah.
You've been playing Fortnite, mate, have you?
No, I've been cleaning and doing.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
Yeah.
nice.
You must have
Nice
been cleaning
people.
another room, right?
I cleaned this room already.
Oh, I can't.
I-
I couldn't
I-
tell.
Sarah's calling
do have
you.
I do have a
Just
question.
get it
The
in
whole
chat. Sarah's calling you.
The whole time we've been streaming, somebody's been building a log cabin in the background. What's going on?
I don't know how many times I have to tell you I've got a builder here.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that makes sense.
That's my bathroom being done, as I said, and I just
Oh.
had to help my builder. Then that's why I was off the line for so long.
well, no, I thought. Oh, that's true. You did just.
Yeah, we just assumed you were doing it yourself. So now we're not as worried about how bad it's going to be.
Right.
So
I mean,
he
we
actually-
thought.
if you'd done it, you'd probably sit on the toilet and fall to hell.
Right.
No,
Well,
mate.
we knew this was the AI version of you, so the real
Yeah.
you was in the bathroom banging away.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it won't be anything to do with a hammer though. Look, I'll tell you now. I'll tell you now, right? He's doing some building out there and all that sort of stuff. Oh, who's this? Oh, here we go. Oh, he still hasn't got a camera going on. There's your mate, Tim. There's your mate. But anyway, happy birthday, Tim, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you too.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Tim-
And thank you
looks
very
like he's
much for my skin.
sunburned.
It's a beautiful thing.
I'll send that out when I get time after work. I can't. I have by the time I get home, the post office.
What thing? What are you talking about?
GPU.
No, I said thank you for my skin.
Oh,
I didn't say
Well,
anything
how-
about the GPU, man.
How come Tim
What about
looks like
thanking
he's
him for your foreskin?
oh, shut up, little
Tim,
bitch.
how come you're the only one that looks like you got a serious suntan going on, bro?
I got a suntan from work.
You got yeah, holy mackerel, bro.
We got power.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Looking like a crayon, dude.
Starting to feel now.
Matt, if you're
Fucking look
promoting
at this
9-part
guy.
series, I have one on Pornhub.
Sorry, mate.
I said if you're promoting 9-part series, I have a good one on Pornhub.
My God.
And at the end, the dwarf hadn't grown.
Hey, Ari's in there.
Yeah.
Ari is.
Thanks, Bob.
And,
Hey, Ari. You should see my new motherboard I
and
got.
just for
Case.
and just for everybody in the chat, Matt's nicking off. He's just playing Fortnite.
I won't be. I'll be cooking. I got stuff to cook, mate. I have. And while it's
You can cook in
simmering,
the game.
well, I can. I mean, while it's simmering away, I think I'm going to have to get on Fortnite and have a quick one, right? Just to get. I'm actually on.
Where do you think he was 20 minutes ago? He wasn't helping no contractor.
So you play Fortnite like your sex, a quick one, right?
Absolutely, mate. I don't want to be in there too long because I get tired real easy. Oh, there's your motherboard.
Yep. New one.
Damn.
Are you still building on that computer, or did you finally get it fixed?
What?
Are you still building that computer, or did you finally get it built?
I'm getting the components first. I got that too.
Oh,
I just upgraded to a daddy board, much more powerful.
Daddy. Call me Daddy.
Oh, did you? Is it good?
That was our street.
I've upgraded my 1080 now. It's a,
I'm waiting for my 46 to go down in price.
Also, it's not yours then.
No, it's
Yeah,
on
technically.
Amazon. I didn't buy it yet. The CPU and the GPU is the last one. I got about.
Right. That's cool. Are you Fortniting later, Timothy?
Yes, I'm going to go live too.
You're going to go live on your channel.
Yeah, I did last night.
Oh, did you?
so he comes on your show to say he's going to go live. I mean, that's really low class.
Well, he knows that coming on here, it's the biggest audience that he's ever going to see in his lifetime. That's the best
Lloyd
advertising.
gives me shit like that. Thanks.
Yeah, he's hoping they'll all come on to his show. You know.
Yeah. Come on over. Yeah.
Oh my
No, I
God.
have a bit of fun on that lately. It's a bit of a laugh.
It's been a while
What-
since I got to pick on you, Tim.
That's true. It's very true. I haven't been on a live stream for a while.
What's the beer of the night, Tim? What are we slugging back, sir?
Poets. Lager.
Oh.
Country crisp.
You should try it, man. Good drop.
Very Well, how much alcohol's in it?
3.5. I can't go heavy anymore.
Oh, you sissy.
That's kitty beer.
I was going to say, that's like a wine cooler.
That's the shit I was drinking when I was 16.
I got, oh, geez, Tim. Thanks for coming in. Hey?
Only you. Only Jordan.
Oh, Tim,
Elvis is in the fucking building. I'm telling you.
I'm drinking a Scottish at the moment, a Scottish ale, which is 6.9. It's beautiful, beautiful.
I can't
Great
drink heavy shit anymore, man. I'll be in the hospital.
Beautiful with the steak. Yeah, but I don't drink fucking 40 of them, eh? I just have maybe 2 at dinner.
Oh, Lord. That's true.
Yeah, man. What are you doing for your birthday, Timbo?
I've been working on the house.
Peter Carroll.
Do the living room walls. And, yeah, just doing all the shit. I'm getting it clutter free. I want clutter free in this house.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
Peter.
How you doing there, Pete?
Yeah, it's a pale ale. Yeah. It's
Pale.
no, it's like a lager sort of.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
what does it say on it, bro? Lager?
Lager.
Well, then it's not a pale ale.
No, it's not a pale ale.
Oh, my God.
I was looking what Andrew said, but he's assumption.
Oh, he said pale ale, IPA. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a lager. Yeah.
No, I do like IPAs.
I like them from here. From time to time.
Well, here he comes again. He's going to have another crack at it. Righto.
Well, at least he's good. Hello.
At least you don't have to see that ugly ass face. Well, ass face. What's
I'm gonna have to send Tim some American beers here.
I've had it all, man. I was a
No, you have not. I guarantee you haven't had Jalalis.
Jalal. Is that down in Florida beer?
Yes, it is a
I
Florida
did
beer.
have it when I went to Daytona week then. I
Don't
drank a
lie
lot
to
of
me.
beer. Huh?
Don't lie to me.
I went to Daytona week. I had every beer in that state, I reckon. I don't know what to miss one. I can't fucking remember.
It doesn't matter anyway because he's got the T-shirt of the century on. So it's the one. It's the one everyone wants.
Yeah. The agents been calling me every time saying you got more. You got
Pulls a
more.
lot of ass down at the gay bar.
So
Guess whose microphone works?
You little bitch.
Fucking hell. Oh, dude. Anyway, so yeah, Timbo's got that beautiful T-shirt on there that's gone. Well, the sales have gone through the roof, to be quite honest. The factory can't even keep up.
And this hasn't been.
Does anybody read
what's the name?
Carly?
Don't come off at all. I watched it like 5 times already.
read Russian. I don't know.
Yeah,
what he's,
yeah. That's what he's. Yeah, it's Carly.
Yeah, right.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, Wedge and Big.
I had garlic. Type that on an American keyboard.
I had garlic.
He copied it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Oh,
let's see.
Yeah, right.
You're right, Joe.
I'm a.
Why can't I highlight it?
Are you playing later, Justin, or what? Good answer.
It says every time this is translated, Matt sells a used pair of underpants after 20 transfers. Sorry, I was doing a Google Translate on that.
It's a big seller. It really is a big seller. The old ones, they for some reason people like them, and the darker the skitty, the better. I don't know why. The views expressed on this channel are solely those of the panel, not necessarily. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that what Tim does?
I'm sorry.
What?
Don't you fucking sell used budgie smugglers to people?
I'll kiss my ass, biggest balls. No, I didn't.
No.
Kiss my ass, biggest
Biggest
ball.
I had biggest balls. That's what his name is. Biggest.
Yeah, yeah. And you want him to kiss your ass? You want him to kiss your ass? Is that what you want? Kiss his ass?
You're a sick pup, man.
Is that what you? Well, you said it. I didn't say kiss my
I'm
ass.
reading his name.
You said, but you said kiss. You want him to kiss your ass. Though.
I mean, all you had to do was say Dan, but no, biggest balls.
Yeah, and kiss my ass. Use your
Right.
tongue. Too. Likes the old Frenchie on the ass.
Well, Tim, in
Oh my
case you're
God.
out, he's got to mark off a spot because he's all ass.
Isn't that right, Tim Jerkson?
Jerkson, get fucked.
So you're not doing anything for your birthday, Tim? You'd be having all your mates over, wouldn't you?
Oh, I need, yeah, all three of them, me, myself, and I.
Yeah, I was going to say, does he have any mates?
And they left. And they moved out, man.
Ari came over, not come over, but he came 2 years in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, who's staring in your blinds, bro? Somebody's in your window back there, Tim.
Someone? How can someone walk past that window? They must be tall.
Yep, yeah, it must be. Well, it goes down on a slope.
Might be Slender Man.
So right there, you can. And then,
It's definitely a man.
Tim, come on. What did you expect, man? You knew you were going to come in here and get picked on, bitch.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Get back, you bitch. Got little
Oh,
bitch
Steve,
over
big
here.
brother.
Infinity
Oh,
gagging. Infinity gagging. I mean, gaming.
okay. Steve Carpenter, how are ya?
Bob.
Hey,
Bob, you take it easy.
Good on you,
Steve, I don't
Bob.
know if
Thank
you want to come in right now. There's adult conversation happening.
See you,
All
brother.
right, take care, Bob. Thanks for the happy birthday. Thank you.
18 plus,
Steve,
brother.
thank you.
18 plus.
Well, we're having
No,
an adult conversation. What the hell's Justin doing here?
Oh,
Have
that's
the
true.
kitty-
Get the fuck out of here,
Right.
kid.
All right.
You're younger than I am.
What?
You might look 10 years older than me, but you're younger than me.
I
Oh,
don't
damn.
think so.
Hit me with the
Not
salt and
me.
pepper. I like it.
Wow. Wow.
Good on you,
How old are you
everlasting
now,
gobstoppers.
Justin?
Thank you.
See, now I got people in here I can bounce things off of, like Tim's head. Timmy, good to see you, buddy. Happy
So
birthday,
here's-
fucker.
There's where we went to dinner at, Matt.
Where?
Bubba Gump.
Shrimp. Bubblegum shrimp. He
Yeah.
was there by the docks.
Bubba Gum.
I wonder how much they had to pay to own that name.
That's
That's
funny.
the
I was just about to
original
ask that, dude.
Yeah.
Is that the
There's
original thing?
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, get stuffed.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan.
Wow.
Wow.
That's Lieutenant
Is that the
Dan.
original bench? Is that the
Now,
original-
Lloyd, now
it's
you
just
get the
a
joke.
replica. They
Now
got
you
like
get the
38
joke.
restaurants around the country, so
From me and the drone meet, I was Lieutenant Dan on my badge.
Right, yeah.
So it was a-
Yep.
I was reading the history on it, and it was some family that started it. I think what happened was they bought the rights to that name
Yeah, they would
and
have
then
to.
worked out a
Of course.
deal with the movie studio, and they have like 38 or 39 of those around the country.
But doesn't it
Wow.
coincide like it's sort of like a trademark thing with
Come
Bumblebee
inside.
tuna?
Doesn't it
It
come
looks like-
inside?
He'd say come
Wow.
They're
inside.
coming outside.
Go inside, not come inside you.
What'd you say?
Tim, your pull-out game sucks.
That's how come he's got.
Oh,
How many
Remember
kids you got
Bumblebee?
again?
I didn't know blokes could get pregnant.
Shut up.
All right,
You remember Bumblebee tuna?
yeah.
Movie?
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee.
Oh, that fucking Ace Ventura, Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee.
Or was it?
Hey.
I thought it was
What?
Ace Ventura. Bumblebee tuna.
Have you seen A Star Is Born? You know, with Lady
Yes, I have.
Gaga in it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
What I didn't realize was Lady Gaga's dad in the movie was what's his name?
His
Andrew
brother?
Dice Clay. Andrew Dice Clay.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't
Wow.
recognize him. Did not
Oh yeah,
recognize
yeah,
him.
because he changed.
Wow, cool story, bro. So Tim, this
Hey, fuck
Red-
off.
What up?
this red face, how'd you get it?
Sunburn. What the fuck you think I got it?
No,
from?
I get it. How'd you get it? How'd you earn the sunburn?
Work. You
I
know
don't-
that
No,
thing that
burn.
you do outside. You
I
know?
don't think that's sunburn. I think you're sitting on a dildo.
Whoa. God damn.
I'm with that. I think he's pegging himself.
Yeah, that'll make
Oh
my
my
face
God.
red. That would.
Bought one of those Asian chairs with a little dilly comes up through the middle.
It's got pedals, and as you pedal, it goes up and down.
Yeah, it goes up and down. Yeah.
So that's what
Have you ever seen the? They actually have an Asian. They have an Asian bike that does that. Have you seen it, Matt?
No, I've seen South Park though. And
well.
Remember that fucking thing he had? That
Yeah.
That fucking facial expressions were the best. Thank you for that, Matt. Thank
That's
you.
all right. That's all
I can
right.
die a happy man now, sir. Fuck.
Dice man.
Yeah,
Dice
there's-
man ruler. Oh yeah.
There's no one seeing your face, Tim. I'm sorry, buddy. You're the only thing I can focus on this panel. My projector makes you look really red. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is red, man. I'm feeling
Look like a tomato.
Wow, dude. Yeah, you got. That's the winter sun too, by the way.
hot as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. That the reflecting off.
Might I suggest some sun lotion next time?
I can't wear that. It breaks me up.
There's another purpose for it other than next to your dresser stand. You know.
His cock has never been sunburned in his life.
Nope.
Got some 40 plus on there.
SPF jerk 90.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, this video is fucking hilarious.
What video?
We can hear it, Justin.
That wasn't me.
Well, somebody's got their
Okay,
computer
yeah.
speakers turned up real loud because I can hear myself talking through their speakers.
That's true.
No, that's just an echo in your head, Dan.
Yeah, probably. I don't doubt that. I've been slightly crazy for a while.
Yeah.
There you go.
What was that about Art the Fart?
His background.
Right.
Oh, you better send it to me, Justin. Better send it to me.
That's going
It's in the
live
chat.
right now.
Are you going to show it?
It's a
Well, I
YouTube
haven't watched
video.
all of it. I haven't watched all of
Nuts.
it, but it looks
It's a
pretty good.
YouTube video. It's fine.
Yeah, it is. It's educational. All right, folks. Time
Unmute
for
it,
another
unmute it.
bump.
Unmute
I have
it.
muted it. I have muted it.
No, unmute it.
Oh,
It
unmute it.
doesn't tell you anything.
Still don't try.
Oh, I've
You
seen
gotta
this. This
listen
thing's
to what she
old.
says.
Okay, all right. Let me try this shit again. All right. I didn't share the audio because I don't usually do that when I'm doing that crap.
Yeah, this thing's pretty old, man. I remember watching this years ago.
I haven't seen it.
That's the first time I've seen it.
Really?
Share
Tim
the
won the
audio.
Golden Dildo for best double anal reception.
Was he there?
recipient
Was
in
he
a
there?
Plus 50 gay porn.
Well, who do you think filmed it?
They must have filmed it.
All right, I'm gonna play it. Let's have a listen.
You know, the problem with dildos is that you have to use one or both hands to get the job done. What if I wanted to eat this burger or drink this beer at the same time? You click this button and the dildo drone applies right to it. And then you do the same thing right between your legs. Now I can enjoy 3 of my favorite things at the exact same time. Beer, burger, dildo.
Oh my god.
She sort of looks like she needs to drop off the burgers there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a dildodrone.com. I want to see if it's really a thing.
Dildodrone.com. Yeah.
We had to show one drone video because I heard about the disaster of the video you
Forget it,
showed
Matt. You
earlier.
need to be able to fly straight.
Well, you know, I was
You need to
listening
be
on the
able to
way
fly.
home and how Lloyd said Matt's video was absolute garbage. So I figured we'd show something good.
Yeah. Thanks for that, and thanks for that, Ari. Yes.
I want ice cream. I'll be back.
Look
Let
at
me get
Joe.
ice cream.
Look at Joe in the chat. Oh my God, I would never.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that's funny. Funny.
Blue bunny ice cream.
Don't even go do it for best double A. I love that mom.
When you shutting down for Fortnite?
And I'm shutting down to do my shit today, and it's 1:25 to go. It's been a while now. 3 hours. I got to nick off. Got shit to do. All right. So thanks for popping on. I might do another one in a couple of weeks just to muck around and say good day. See how I go. My bathroom. I might do a bathroom tour when it's done too.
Yeah,
so.
why not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We want to
Look
see.
out for that.
We want to see somebody else's work.
I'm gonna. So it should be okay.
Last time I'll be
Sarah
invited
says
on the show.
No, you're right.
Thanks
So-
for not answering any of my calls, Matt.
What?
Oh yeah, we were calling you on the way home. Trying to call you on the phone.
Oh, that phone's in the kitchen, mate. I can't even hear it.
Blueberry cheesecake ice cream. You want some? No, none for you.
Oh,
What is that?
Mm.
What was that?
Mm.
Jim's droning. See you, Jim. Take care,
Good night,
brother.
Jim.
Yeah, but thanks for popping on, guys. Once again,
No worries.
It's been good.
Anytime.
Hang on, what do we got here?
Okay, I'm gonna go watch Sisu. Bye.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Sorry.
See you, Ari. I'll speak to you, man. We'll have a chat.
Later on.
Yeah, all right, no worries. But thanks for popping in, guys. Always good to see you. And
fun.
yeah, it's all good, mate.
Take care, everybody.
See you later, there, Timbo. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Later, dads.
Have a birthday, Wayne. You got to have one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, do that. Don't go live though.
There's a guy in your window there.
Good
He looks. He's like, didn't I tell you to keep your head down?
Where'd Dan go?
Later.
Leave?
He's not there again, is he? God. Oh damn. I might get on, Justin. I might. I've got to just start a few things and do. If I get a bit of time, I will. But are you going to be up for a while?
Probably for a little bit.
Okay, we'll see how we go.
I got to run back to Orlando tomorrow to take the kids school shopping. So.
Oh, okay. How much are schools these days?
A couple mil.
Yeah, they can be expensive, especially those private schools. Oh dear. All right, mate. I might see you online a bit later. All right, see you, buddy. And thanks once again, Lloyd and Dominic, for popping in. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
Yeah, always, mate. Always.
I enjoy
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, no, always good stuff, mate. If you can't take the piss, you can't do anything, can you, really?
Exactly.
Right. Yep.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
And thanks everyone in the chat too for popping in. Steve's seen a few old faces there, or old names actually, in the chat there. And thanks for popping in and sticking with us and having a bit of a laugh. And your participation is always very, very appreciated. All right, I'm going to play this end thing here. So if I can find it, what did I do with it?
It was where it was you left it the last time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did too. At least I know where it is now. At least I know where it is now. See, so well, I'll remember that in November when I do my next one.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. All right. Take care, all. Thanks very much, and we'll see you soon around the trap somewhere, no doubt. So take care, and I'll catch us all very soon. Bye bye.